He's going crazy.
Skelly
up,
Bobbies.
bitches? Don't worry about Skelly Bobbas. We don't need to talk about that. I thought
Johnny,
that's me.
I might have to go in like an hour. I just wanted to come by for a sec to say hi.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah.
You are
Okay.
you are free to stay or to go as long as you would prefer.
That's me.
Okay. I working on stuff, so you know,
No, it's
I don't know if I'm gonna. I might have to go at like a random time.
No worries. We usually
Imagine
start fairly
working.
late. Imagine working couldn't be me.
Rock Band 2, don't
Me-
click that one.
Which one?
Don't click Rock Band 2, there's real music in that game.
Oh no, I know. I wasn't gonna click Rock Band. We're not playing Rock Band 2. I was playing Rock Band 2 a while ago because I figured out I can get my Wii guitar working with it, and it's crusty. But those Rock Band games are crusty. Hen, shush. Yeah, This is illegal. Shut up. Shut up. I'm not using hen. I'm using my brain.
Yeah, you're using no pay station, idiot.
Shush. I did pay for this console
I forgot to open up
so
your
that I could then use no
Oh, wait, I
PlayStation
need-
No, forget
I
about
need
it. I didn't
outro
say
image.
anything legally in Minecraft.
Look,
Okay, the
All
real
that
question is, did I download
I'll-
Klonoa in advance? Oh no. Oh god. Okay. Well,
Johnny.
no, guys, it's okay. It's okay. There are ways around this.
look, all that matters is that we understand the symptoms of a gas leak in the event that I need to quickly leave the house.
I think you'll be fine.
I know it's just a pistachio cake.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna cook something up here. So here I'm gonna go through the process of downloading Klonoa for
This is
you
cool.
guys.
I'm glad I did this.
You can see if you own a PS3, how you can get Klonoa on it.
You can still see the yolk over there. You're yolking your yums.
Huh?
I think this is
Sorry,
cool.
that's not a real program on the PS3.
Meat and huh?
I didn't say that.
Listen. Give me a minute. This is I got home late, so we're already starting stream late, but now we get to do all the technical bits because I did not set up beforehand. Like I maybe should have. Let's see here.
We.
I'm just looking for a sufficiently you know what? No, never mind.
That's why your name is Johnny on the Fly B.
That is my middle name, actually. Few people know this. Or according to my PS3, my name is Skelly Bobbas. Which is also good. Yeah, so here I'm gonna show you guys how to get Klonoa on your PS3, so pay very close attention. Alright, so what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna oh fuck, I have to actually like remember how to do this. Damn it. I mean, or I could just go to the store, and that probably wouldn't actually be that bad either. No, I can figure this out. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to this may take a while.
Who's like
What?
ultra loud clicking today?
Is that
Probably
like
me.
PS3?
It's probably me.
No,
Huh?
I know what the PS3 sounds like.
It's probably me.
Is it? Are you clicking? Are you playing?
It
the
might be
little
me.
cookie clicker?
Is that
I-
me?
I
I
don't know.
cannot hear clicking. I'm just hearing
You're
the
right.
PS3.
You're right.
That's from a distance.
Nah,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
definitely me then.
Are you
It's
like
absolutely me.
are you like positive it's not literally just the PS3?
I know what the PS3 sounds like.
Yeah,
I
the
heard
PS3 doesn't really
I
sound
heard
like a
like
click.
I
Yeah.
heard like a powerful enter key noise earlier.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's definitely me. It's definitely me then.
Powerful enter key.
Oh yeah, Vivid, you want to see the podcast editing I've done? Since
Oh
it's
yeah,
good, since it's fun.
sure.
All I need to do
Yeah,
now
oh
is
my
add music. But I can do that in a second.
Oh my god.
Going great.
That's the timeline.
Boost
This is what the
volume on
timeline looks
mic a
like.
bit. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
give me a second. Sorry.
Wait, lower that. There we go. Here's the whole thing. All 3 hours of it.
Pikmin
Great.
for the GameCube. Pikmin for
We-
the GameCube.
I like the way I
Pikmin for
ended the intro.
GameCube.
So I
How's
began
that?
the video with the like that. I use that before in
Oh,
different podcasts.
That's
I have
cute.
Puyo Tetris. I
I have the
do.
cute little intro animation here, just using
Oh,
keylegs and all that.
damn it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And at the end, I decided today to make an outro thing because I thought it would make more sense.
I wonder if what I think is a gas leak is actually just the leftover scent of what I ate for dinner.
So I'm gonna
Did
wait.
you eat like
It's all
gaseous
laggy and all
fumes
that.
for dinner?
Here's how I
What-
edited it.
A buffalo
so
chicken.
cool.
That's
You?
epic.
I thought it'd
Hell
be
yeah.
cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
No, it is.
I realized this is 4 notes
Oh,
in this
here it
song. I
is.
was like, wait, that's the perfect amount for this, and I could just do that.
Yeah.
And I can put
Alright.
the end screen stuff over here.
Alright, so guys, pay... What the fuck? Oh,
Load
that's
it.
an
Child
Amber...
abduction.
That's an Amber Alert. Hello.
Great.
Oh, let's go.
I was not in Red Lake, so I unfortunately don't know anything about that.
I was just
no,
like,
guys.
oh no.
I mean, everyone in the state usually gets them right.
Yeah, generally.
You know
no-
you could turn those off, right? Like you could turn off Ambler alerts.
I mean, I don't, like, care. It's, like, fine to get. I don't mind.
I guess it makes it funnier because you were streaming and you got one.
It makes it funnier than it just not being funny, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. It is kind of cool now that I know what the monkey ball font is, and I can just use it all over the podcast branding whenever I want to.
Alright, guys, focus up. I'm going to show you how to
Like, now I
download
added
Klonoa on your
little
PS3.
order
You're going to want to pay
cards.
very close attention.
Using it.
As you can see, you want to do one of these. You want to go over here. There's got to be, like, a faster way to get where I need to go.
God, I'm so glad this is almost done. Okay, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
download a bunch
yeah,
of like
so if you hit
extended
the-
Monkey Ball 1 soundtracks.
If you hit the R button, this will actually speed up the process eventually. So you're gonna wanna do some of this, and then you're gonna want to do one of these.
Level feel. That's one
Jimmy
level
Eat
feel.
World Pack. I assume that's for Rock Band. You're
I
gonna
wish
want to
I
go
had my
over here.
PS3 connected to something. I could do so much magic with it.
I did have to hook this up on the fly because my Xbox was down here instead.
Johnny.
What?
I could play so much garbage.
Oh, there it is. I have a bunch of totally 100% legal games on my PS3. Yeah, so do I. Oh no. Is this gonna be
Oh,
like
no.
annoying?
Is
It's
your
fun.
phone beeping again?
Is my mom getting the Amber Alert now? I swear to God.
Is your area safe right now?
It was Red Lake, which is not near here. I got plenty
Yeah,
of legal games
sure.
on my 3DS.
Nintendo 3D.
I may
think it-
just
Nick-
purchase the game.
Why can't you just go and... You know, it's a PlayStation 1 video game.
What's your point?
I'm a computer.
I don't
Start
want.
all the downloading.
I don't want to do it that way. That's annoying. I could just get it on my PS. I already hooked up the PS3.
Yeah, I was checking all my files I had on my hard drive. I realized some of them were like
killing a bunch of time.
I had a bunch of like the Monkey Ball music already, but it was all like really ancient YouTube downloads from like 5 years ago. It's like, oh, okay. I could tell because I don't even use the software I use for that anymore. It's like, damn.
I find it kind of cool they made the circle pad work with touch and roll. Is that like a mod? That sounds cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of DS mods now that have analog these days.
I saw there was a Good Vibes gaming video about that today, but I didn't watch it yet. I might play Mario 64 DS like that. That sounds fun.
That sounds playable.
I like Mario 64 DS. Purchasing digital content on PS3 in 2024 is stupid annoying. I bought some in 2023. Is it any harder than it was then?
Accessing the Vita store, I swear to God, is impossible. Maybe I'm like doing it wrong, but I can never even get it to connect.
PS3, are you like good?
I don't know.
I may have just broken everything. Hang on.
What happens every time I feel like you use your PS3?
I've not accessed
it's
the PS3
gotten
store in a
better.
amount of time.
If the PS3 will just like boot, that'll solve a lot of problems. Because if Klonoa can't happen, I do have a backup, but I would rather just get Klonoa working properly.
Is the backup the Cat and Hat game? It's just a Klonoa clone? 'Cause
No,
that's
but I
what-
did see that at a game
Aw.
store today before I
No, I should have
Came
told
here.
you.
I did not buy it.
I should have told you.
It would have been
Okay,
funny.
you're going to a big game store next week.
I don't know,
That's
Dara,
true.
have you played that yet? I thought I told you about it.
I mean, I know about it, but I haven't played it.
I
I
will
wanna
have
go
you
play
know,
it.
Daro, I did almost purchase bless me. I did almost purchase Splashdown Riders Gone Wild, but I decided to wait.
He's crazy. He's going crazy.
Why are you waiting on peak?
Because I'm unemployed right now.
Oh, that's fair.
That's not peak.
It is a fairly cheap game, but, you know, I'll get there when I get there. It can be had for cheap on eBay, too. I don't imagine the price is going up anytime soon. PS3, are you, like, good? What? There, okay. I just had to do the silly. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time, and if that doesn't work, I'm going to attempt to purchase Klonoa. And if that doesn't work, I guess we'll play something else. But that's a last resort. I would rather not. But I don't want to play it on an emulator on my PC either, because I think that's crusty.
It's okay. I'm the crust master here. I
The
played more
Crust
of
Master General.
I played more of Taz Wanted today. That game is not good.
What?
It's tragic.
Taz 1?
Taz Wanted.
Oh.
As in the
Taz the Looney Tune?
Mandavian Devil. What?
Yeah.
That's not the gas
Looney
leak, I promise.
Any particular reason you're not just Fantasiaing some Reverie? Because it doesn't look as good. It doesn't look as pretty.
No, it looks prettier, actually.
I
Get owned, nerd.
Highly disagree. I like my 2.5D. I like my... I could throw on the pixel filter and make the game look worse than any other video game I've ever seen in my life.
That is... I love when they add filters that no one ever uses.
It's
great.
extremely funny that
I do love like really crusty pixel filters.
They were like, oh, well, this will be a good compromise. It'll look like the sprites. And it's like, no, it doesn't look like the sprites. It looks like shit.
It reminds me of when I used the N-Gage emulator. It had like smoothing filters. It's like, why?
I love the smoothing filters. Dude, I was playing the Sega Genesis compilation on Steam for a video, and I went through the effort to just make it look as bad as possible because they have a smoothing filter. You can stretch it to full screen. You can enable mirror mode and flip the entire image horizontally. You can make it like pop out like it's being displayed on like a tube TV, and so it's like circularly like bulged. And you can add a scanline filter. So I did all of those things. It was rough. Sonic 2 has never looked worse.
Did you finish your bone?
Yeah. God damn it. Okay, fine. Fine. I'll buy it. Fine. Fine. The PC version of Mr. Driller never got achievements. Why? That's so weird. I think I have that, actually. Can't forget those classic skins where it's the model but decimated with flat colors. Yeah, you know, classic. That's what it's always looked like. Alright. Where's the store?
I had a like brief
bastards.
second of thinking, oh, didn't we play the Mr. Driller game? And then I was like, no, we couldn't.
We tried, but it like recognized the Steam Deck as a controller, and it wouldn't let us start until like it selected a character.
It's Vivian.
Oh, sorry.
An Ethernet cable's not plugged in. Oh my
I'm surprised
God.
it's not me.
Wait, is that what? Hang on.
Oopsies. Sorry.
I think I have the solution to our plight. Which will still take a minute, but we'll get there. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm trying it again.
This is just the gas leak symptoms podcast in which people need to tell me more things I need to be worried about.
Daro, is your...
Did I miss something? Do you have a gas leak in your house? Or are you thinking?
No, my mom baked like a pistachio cake for her work friends for tomorrow.
And it smells like a gas leak.
Whatever I'm smelling smells like a gas leak, but I'm pretty sure it's just weird nuts. Okay, see, now I'm smelling something that isn't gas leak-ish, so you know what? Maybe we're all fine.
Those are going to be his final words.
I can't do that. I'm gonna eat Bertucci's next week.
That's true.
Oh my
Wow.
Sorry about that. I will never be
Holy
able to own
fuck.
pretty much any of the Klonoas physically, so I bought what may be the most obscure release, the Europe exclusive fit. That's insane. I have the Japanese physical of Fantasy Reverie on the Switch. So that's how I was playing it, but like I said, the graphics for Klonoa 1, I like them better when they're crusty. Okay, we're actually getting somewhere. I think I figured out what the issue was. But now I need to, like, remember how to do these things. Lord. Okay, wait. Where'd it go? Where is it? Oh no. Oh no. Where the fuck did it go? No! No! Wait,
I
am
think
I...
maybe
Hang on.
you know what? Maybe I'm hallucinating the smell of gas leak.
It's not impossible.
My nose wants me to be paranoid, so it's creating fake smells that aren't real.
Fake smells.
I remember when I worked at Target and I had a customer come up to me and be like, I don't want to alarm you, but I feel like there's might be a gas leak in here, and it was literally just our old ass like furnace
How the
or whatever
fuck wouldn't
for the
that be an
store.
alarming thing to say? Bart, I don't want to alarm you.
And I'm like, I will inform the people who need to be informed, but I was like, in my head, I'm like, I'm pretty sure we're fine. I'm pretty sure more people would have been like, what is going on?
Yeah. I think we're okay. Gotta love when the audio decides to jump scare you. I think that may have been my splitter, yeah. Because I think I bumped it a little bit. I gave it a little yank with my toe, by accident, and I think it retaliated with a loud noise. I think it has done that before, so I gotta be a little more careful. Because the PS3 is a gigantic pain in the ass to run through a capture card without a splitter. Because it's like, what if you're pirating Netflix? And it's like, no, that's not what I'm doing. You idiot.
No, you're pirating something else.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's using. He's using.
Sega de
Yes.
Sanchiro's just been watching you this whole time. You don't know what I'm doing.
He's using Yes Pay Station actually, not No Pay Station.
Yes,
What are you
pay. I
talking-
do pay. I pay for all my things. I pay all my taxes. I'm a law-abiding citizen of this country. Of this fine country. Sorry. Okay, hang on. We're getting there. Sorry for the long wind up on this stream, but I assure you, great things are happening. We are nothing. You can expect nothing but the best from Johnny streams. We have a team of technical support professionals available at all times, ready to troubleshoot any issue. Which is why we are 40 minutes past the scheduled start of the screen, and the only image on the screen is Sega de Sanchiro's face. It's all a part of the vision.
You can't have too much of an exciting stream before your week off, after all.
It's true. I'm not going to be streaming next Friday, so enjoy this one while it lasts.
Yeah, because he's got to eat the birds.
I gotta eat some tooch. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Is this gonna be the thing that brings me to my knees? Is just getting this fucking working? How is it this difficult? This should be very, very easy. And yet, this is why I gotta prep before stream. This is what happens. Let this be a lesson.
Too busy editing a very important video.
I wish that's what I'd been doing.
Oh no.
Well, no, I had fun, but I didn't really get anything meaningful done. This sucks. I'm gonna try this one more time, and then I'm gonna try going to the store, and if that doesn't work, I'm just gonna play Mega Man Legends or something.
To Mega Man 2.
I don't have that on here. I do have that on many other things, but I don't know how entertaining it would be to just watch me play Mega Man 2.
That's because I would start streaming and play Mega Man 2 as well.
We would just race it.
Yeah.
I
Worst
feel like
case scenario is we're all here.
We gotta wind it up more. We gotta wind up for the race. Because I want, like... We gotta have, like, 12 people. All ready, emulator in hand. I mean, legal NES... What? Who cares? You know.
Mega Man Anniversary Collection or whatever on PC or whatever. It's Steam.
Yeah, I have it on Switch too. Or you could get one of the PS2 ones if you're really fucking old.
I also think if we do a Sunshine 120 or a 64 120, we need like 12 people as well there.
That would be extremely funny. I'm still in support of doing a 2D Mario because those are the only video games I'm good at.
Well, I'm only good at the 3D Marios, so
well, damn,
get owned.
We'll do one of each then. I suck at 3D Mario. I'm very, very bad at it.
That makes it funny.
Like 64 took me so goddamn long to beat. Like I'm really, really bad at it.
I still haven't finished it.
I think it's very funny because if you get everybody there, everybody's like the chaos begins, and that's all I'm here for.
That's true. I'm so fucking bad at Mega Man. I'm bad at most of them, but I've gotten decent at 2 because I've beaten it like 2.5 times.
Because it's the easy one.
I mean, yeah. But also most of the Mega Mans are like satanically hard. So that just means it's a good difficulty. The only Mega Man game I've beaten is 10 on baby mode. I've been meaning to play 9. I might play 9 on baby mode. We'll see.
I beat 1 without any save states or reversing the world or turbo.
I've always sucked at 1, but I've been meaning.
But I mean, using continues is perfectly valid because it's who cares.
Yeah, that's true. I beat Powered Up. I want to play Powered Up. Powered Up looks really fun, but I don't have a PSP. I want a PSP and a Vita, but we'll get there. I don't need those now. I need them
Vitas
later.
are kind of overrated, to be honest.
Okay, that's fair. But it has Banana Splits on it. I saw a copy of Banana
That's
Splits
it.
in
Yeah,
public
there's Banana
today.
Splits and Uncharted, and that's it. That's the entire library.
I was gonna say there's other things on the Vita, but honestly, I think most of the things I'm thinking of are on the PSP.
If you could name one, I'll be impressed.
No, see, that's the problem, is I'm thinking of things, but they're all on the PSP, not the Vita.
There's like a Resistance game on there. That's probably good.
PSP's got like the Crazy Taxi game. It has Power Stone. It has
not even a good Crazy Taxi game.
It's 1 and 2.
It's bad ports of 1 and 2.
Will was wondering. I've only played it on emulator, and it runs fine. But I imagine
on real hardware,
it
it's really crusty. It's really crusty.
Yeah. I mean, it has Power Stone. It has.
Power Stone's good. I have that.
I would love to have that.
Only affordable version of Power Stone.
I was gonna say, why don't they just re-release Power Stone? Power Stone is so good.
It is fun.
And they just won't re-release it, and it's like, why? Please, God.
That's like with every release.
Banana Splits runs well on Vita 3K. Noted.
So they finally do something good with Vita emulation.
Angry Birds Trilogy on Vita has more levels than the 3DS version. Why? For what reason? A system update is... Oh my god, we're never gonna play a video game. It's never gonna happen. This is just the stream of Johnny fucking... combing around. Oh.
The Christmas tree, having a happy holiday.
Yeah. Wait, can I not? Oh, wait. Hang on. I think it was just downloading, but it didn't like tell me that that's what was happening. So I thought it just didn't work. I will not be updating my PS3. I don't work either, actually. Well, I work on YouTube videos. But unfortunately, that is not a livable job at the moment. Vita version released a year later, so they added Bubbles and Stella to the game. Are those the names of birds? Are those birds angry?
Or are they happy? Is it Happy Birds?
I haven't thought about...
Happy Birds and Good God,
Good Piggies.
You said Happy Birds, and my brain's like, Happy Feet?
I was thinking of like Happy Wheels, but Happy Feet makes more sense.
I think when my sister didn't like Happy Feet because there was a scene in the movie where like an eagle shows up and scares everybody.
That's a shame.
I
Oh,
don't
would you
know.
look at that? And it was just as simple as that. I hope you guys are taking notes because that's how you install Klonoa on a PS3.
That's also how you get some really pixelated capture.
Is this the
What are you
first
talking about?
game?
put on the
I don't know
pixel.
anything about it.
Sorry, I had the windowed preview at like an incredibly low resolution. What, Emily?
Is this it, how many games of this?
Well, Klonoa's weird. There are 2 console games. This is the first one, but then they made like a bunch of Game Boy Advance games for some reason. Daro, do you know how many Klonoa games there are?
Okay,
There's like 2 main ones.
Well, let the expert explain.
Okay, I'm listening.
So this one's the first one on PS1,
Mm-hmm.
and then they released Klonoa 2 on the PS2,
They sure
and then
did.
they released. Well, no, before that they released Klonoa Moonlight Manor or whatever on the Wonder Swan.
Moonlight Museum.
And then they
on the
released
Wonder Swan.
Then
Both
they
guys says
released
there are
Klonoa
7.
2, and then they released both of the GBA ones, and then there was the Japanese only Klonoa GBA RPG-ish game.
Don't forget about Klonoa Beach Volleyball,
I was gonna
which
say
is
that
a
next.
real video game.
Everyone's
That was on the
favorite.
PS1, and it came out in 2002 after Klonoa 2 on the PS2, which makes no sense.
Thank
and
you,
then
Chow. They remade the original one on the Wii.
and then there was the Wii one, and then there's the one that you should all buy on the Steam
On
PC.
Steam and Switch and PS4 and all that. They put the Wii
Unless
remake
you're a
with
hater
it.
like Johnny.
It's fine. They just what they did is it's the 2 main games. They put the Wii version of the first one and then like just the second one because the second one was only on PS2 before this. So it's both of the games and it's like a reasonable price. It's just I don't like the way the Wii version looks as much as I like the original one.
Well, it's okay, because you don't have the Wii version character model. They skrunklified him the way he was meant to be.
They did scrunklify him. It does look better than it does on the Wii. Yeah, no, it's I think it's a reasonable price. It's just especially because the PS1 version, if you want it on real hardware, if you want like the actual disc, it's like $600. But yeah.
I love retro video game collecting. It's
I
so
don't.
cool.
Hang on, I think I'm getting a bit of audio desync on my end. Let me try to iron that out really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Activate.
My baby don't mess around.
Because you love me so, there's a little faux show. Okay. Are you guys all seeing the Namco logo? Are you guys all seeing now loading?
Yeah.
Thanks. Beach volleyball is actually pretty fun, plus the atmosphere and presentation aren't as good as PS1. Yeah. The cutscenes are probably less compressed, though. See, I mean, even in the CG in this, he's pretty scrunkly. I like scrunkly Klonoa.
I mean, I'm pretty sure when in the current version, they just took that scrunkly. It's the same scrunkly as it was on the PS1. It's just that the Wii.
Thank you, Klonoa.
I had to wait for that.
Yeah.
The Wii version just made him into like Sora Kingdom Hearts for no reason, and it was my theory is that Klonoa and Sora are the same character actually.
Klonoa is Sora's persona.
Sure.
I wonder if Game & Wario is still over $100. Odds are high. Thank you again, Klonoa. Let's start from the beginning. Yeah, the memory card. The perfectly physical memory card. There's no save data. Well, alright. Oh, enter my name! Will it use it in-game, or is it just the name of the save file?
Once.
I don't know.
Once.
It uses it once.
Those are good
You'll
odds.
see.
Whoa, the music like fucked up for a second there on my own.
I heard it too.
Interesting. They really Sonic the Hedgehog him in a bad way.
They Sonic the Hedgehog him in a good way in Klonoa too.
Yeah. Well, because that's when Sonic looked good. But I don't want to get into discourse about the Sonic design. just
Guys,
green.
he is too blue. They need to make him less blue.
No, please.
They need to make him purple, guys.
My opinion on all the talk about Sonic's design lately is that I agree with some of it, but I also don't care enough to get into like fights with grown men about it.
But you'll get into fights with kids about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone's gonna be like, Sonic's current model is the best he's ever looked, some 8-year-old, and I'm gonna push him down a flight of stairs.
That's what you get for liking Frontiers,
I'm gonna-
idiot,
I'm-
stupid.
Well, I do like Frontiers. I just
do like
also think
Frontiers,
Adventure
too.
Sonic looks funnier. Can you to make him that exact shade of blue? I love that you listed the actual color coordinate. Sometimes I can't remember my dreams, though I'm sure I saw them. Where do those dreams go? Should I do the Olimar voice, Emily?
No.
But as I
Sorry.
remember this would dream. As if it were reflected in a mirror. As clearly as if it was reflected in a mirror, sorry.
Dude, when this happened in the direct and he did the thing where he landed right here,
People lost their
their-
minds.
they're like, he's not dead, and I'm like,
It was like one of those Banjo-Kazooie Smash reactions where people like scream until they literally pass out. Because people love Klonoa. But also they never do anything with Klonoa ever.
he's on the up, I think.
Well, yeah, I mean, he just got the remake. But before that, like, the last thing was the Wii version, which was
The
like
last thing was
15 years
was
prior.
a random costume reference in Tekken 7 or whatever.
Ah, yes, where all franchises go to die. Costumes and other games. Oh my god, what are you?
The beach ball.
Beach Ball. They're like besties now. They're immediate besties.
Yeah, like, thank you, my beach ball bestie. He's the beach volleyball. Actually, this is the lore.
This is a prequel. I've heard some echoes about Klonoa on the internet before the Fantasy Reverie reveal. Like leaks, because people like have talked about it for years.
There was a trademark at some point, and then people was like, "Oh, it doesn't mean anything," and I'm like, I don't know, just wait.
It's the
see what
monkey ball
happens.
thing. Yeah, my rule
Anyway,
whenever I hear
Klonoa's grippers out in sight right
shut
here.
up, I wasn't gonna say
really
anything.
disgusting.
I wasn't gonna say anything. Maybe there's a reason Sonic always wears shoes. If ever there's a trademark of an intellectual property, I literally just react to it as though no news has occurred because I don't care. Like, it's good to know, but it's also like it doesn't necessarily mean anything, but it could. What's that? Does anybody want to voice the beach ball?
I mean, do we have to voice them? They talk.
Nah. Well, they don't. They don't say the words in English.
Yeah, but it's like Yakuza. You don't need to talk over the voice acting. You can just hear their. It's.
We'll just listen to their noises. Okay.
It's subs, not dubs. Excuse you.
Yeah, please let them speak Klonoese.
Yeah, the inflection of this language that you have no idea how to speak is so more impactful than the one you do.
I'm sorry, what did I join into? Peak. A game that costs $600 if you buy the physical copy of it.
Yeah, what's really good about the remake?
What's that?
The audio is still very crusty because it's the same exact voice samples from the PS1.
I love remakes that do that. I was just trying to recount the It was Tomb Raider remaster that they just put out, has like extremely crusty PS1 quality voice clips, even though everything is all RTX now, which is really funny.
The Klonoa OVA that doesn't exist.
This is what beats Splatoon Hero Mode on that poll. It is pretty good. We'll get there though.
He's just a little guy.
He's a little scrunkly bunkly. I like him.
Yeah, you're playing a baby game actually. Can you please play something more mature, like Call of Duty?
It's funny. It's funny you say that because this game, damn it, this game is probably not baby, but I'm very bad at it.
What do you mean, but gay people? You're playing as somebody of the LGBT community right now.
This is like... This is... The entire fanbase... The entire fanbase of Klonoa is gay people, to be fair.
Thank you. Alright, just letting you know you can pop bubbles with your gun.
Yeah, I keep... I'll have to get used to this again, because I did play a bit of the remake. Oh, damn it, I could have used that. Yeah, come back. Yeah, no, come on. Yeah, there we are. Splatoon is for gay people, so is Klonoa. Klonoa is for gay people and furries and gay furries. Mostly for gay furries.
This Venn diagram is a circle.
That's fair. Wahoo. Every single character in Splatoon is gay. Again, you're describing Klonoa. This guy right here, he has a husband.
He has 2 husbands.
And now he's dead, and they'll never see him
Well, not in this
again.
game. In this game, he's like a child, but in Klonoa 2 onwards, he's like a Sonic character.
Were you talking about Klonoa or that one-off enemy? Because I was talking...
I was talking about Klonoa.
Oh. Well, no, I mean, Klonoa is clearly also gay, but I was talking about, like, every single one of these enemies is gay, too. Splatoon would be, too, with the anthro-ass creatures. It's a lateral move. It's the same. It's a similar fan base.
Those are people-shaped creatures. Like
they're a little bit more humanoid. Some of them.
They're a bit more humanoid. That's a person. Like that's a person with funny hair.
Yeah, but they're also not humans either. Like they have squid-like features, but
you know what?
they're not
maybe
like
it's
straight
maybe
furry.
it's like Star versus the forces of evil. They're Mumins from the planet.
They're Moomin? No way.
No.
They're the same game. I'm not talking about Inklings and Octolings, dumbass. But Becky, that's the characters you play as. In this game, you play as a little creature. Hello, old man. A scrumble, exactly.
You can tell he's old because his voice is lower. That's how it works.
I also like Splatoon. Listen, I'll play Splatoon Hero Mode when I feel like hooking up the Wii U. I'm regrettably a certified authority on furry bait, and I would not consider the majority of Splatoon furry bait. Again, it's similar, but it's not the same. There is a difference. I would say even the other sea creatures, there is a difference. Because they don't have fur.
Ha 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 ha.
Well, unironically, it's kind of like that, because, you know, scaly, you know.
I don't even
thing.
do this. It's
a different thing.
I hate when non-furries, like normies, as you would put it,
okay,
go like, oh,
right.
well then what do you call a lizard then? It's not fur, and it's like, doesn't matter. Who cares?
Is Splatoon furry?
No.
Well then what is it, Taro?
It's the same genre as anime cat girls.
No, disagree. Anime cat girls are more humanoid, usually. Anyway. Also the other sea creatures that aren't humanoid in that game. Oh, hey. It's Mount Furmore. That wasn't even a pun, sorry.
That's not, no, she's not even a furry. That's just a girl.
Doro, you're so fucking wrong, says Becky. We're gonna get into, like, a flame war about whether or not Splatoon is furry in my fucking chat while I'm trying to play this game.
It's okay. I'm correct, actually.
Everyone's like, oh, it'd be cool if John played Klonoa, and I'm like, yeah, Klonoa's pretty good, and now we're just like, is Splatoon furry? Vote on your phone.
See, this is because Vivian showed up at the beginning for a little bit and sprinkled some cocaine.
Yeah. The crackhead energy is here, even though one of the crackheads is now missing. It's because she was here, she got us all riled up with her presence.
Actually, it's the gas leak.
Inklings and Octolings are not furries. Oh no, Bowtie's is getting it on the debate now too. You know what? My opinion, my firmly held opinion. It's my God-given right to have this opinion. I don't care. This is for you guys to decide. I'm not expressing my opinion anymore.
Now, what's Foam Stars? What happens there with that girl who excretes soap?
Foam Stars is garbage, is what it is.
Gets bullied for excreting soap.
People are gonna, like, yell at me for not paying attention to the story.
Yeah, like that.
Because I'm too involved in this discussion. That's me when you guys talk about this.
Actually, don't worry. The story is just, hey, I am simping real hard for this girl. I'm building a whole statue for her.
That's fair.
And it's like, hey, we have to go up there. And he's like, okay, alright, fine, you can climb my tower.
This is what I would do for Chun-Li if I had the time and the resources. Anyway. Wait, am I going the other way? I came in this way.
You're climbing.
Hey, look.
Hey, at least we're not doing a visual novel anymore.
That's true. I just need to, like... Oh. I just need to pay, like, enough attention during the cutscenes to understand roughly what's going on, and I think that'll do me.
And, you know, you have a lore master right here who knows all the Klonoa games.
What's this guy called that I'm holding?
Well, that's not a moo, but, I don't remember.
Damn.
The little orange guys, they're called moo. Like what cows, the noise cows make.
A moo cow, as Chiaki would say.
No.
What?
As Monami would say.
Chiaki also says that.
She never said moo cow once.
She did. I'm pretty sure. I might be misremembering. I could be. I'm not confident enough to die on this hill. But I'm pretty sure she says it like one time exactly in a
Those are
story.
Gordos. They're the thing that when you do a neutral special or a side special as King Dedede, that he shoots those.
Doesn't Gordo mean like fat in Spanish?
I know what a cheesy gordita crunch is.
Bold of them to call it that.
I don't think there's a gas leak. I think I'm fine.
I think you're just like this. And I don't know what that says about you.
Are you ready for 4.5 whole days of this in person?
Yeah. I'm gonna be vibing with it. Do you think I'm sane?
No.
I'm clearly not.
You watch Negima.
Shut your mouth. I have every volume of Negima sitting next to me. I can't even argue with you. I haven't watched Negima in a while. I'm like 5 years clean.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Let's not ruin it at the convention.
You keep buying more, yeah.
Well,
more
not
of the
anymore because I have them all now. I don't need them. This part fucked me up in the remake. Where do I go from here?
Not that way. The other way.
Okay.
As in, I think like down the hole with the Gordo or whatever.
Down the hole? I can't.
Don't worry about it.
What are you talking about?
Not that way. Just go back that.
What
just
hole?
go-
What you talking about, Dora?
You'll find
Okay, I
it.
shared Splatband stuff. Alright. Everyone who has strong feelings on this, it is now your job to go check my Discord server so you can continue engaging in this discussion. Trying to
Hey, what's up? I didn't realize that you could break the rules on the limited.
Oh yeah, we were joking about it earlier
sure
that
can.
it didn't matter.
How do I... Dara, you have
Keep
not helped me.
going. Where are you
Where?
going? That way.
I went this way, and then you said not that way, and then I went the other way, and you said not that way.
I forgot the right place. Go that way.
It is
Jump
this
down.
way.
Yeah.
Dara, this
Go
is
down.
just where I came in.
Turn around.
Did I not come in this way, or am I silly? Oh, did I come in on the other end? That might be.
There's a split path here.
Oh, okay. That's my bad.
Yeah, you went up and you're supposed to be down.
That bit
You go down.
confuses
That
me
was all
every time.
bonus.
Oh. Well, I encounter it every time I play that bit, so, I've only played the remake up until this point. Well, no, I played a demo of this. I have a PS1 demo disc that has, like, the first level of this on it. So I have played this level in the PS1 version before, technically. Ah, well, no.
Oh.
Hey! I'm fine with you playing Klonoa, but I won't take Splatoon slander. At what point did we slander it? Did anybody say anything bad about Splatoon? I think people just said they're not furries.
Yeah.
That's not like a bad thing. That's fine. Paper Mario question mark sound.
Oh no! Now there's that discussion.
No. Please, God. You said they're
Guys,
equivalent of cat girls.
Paper
I
Mario
disagree
has
with
a-
that, to be clear.
Paper Mario has a white outline. He's made of paper. This game is bad. Bad remake. They forgot the bottle on the floor.
You could say they are the equivalent of the cat girls that are less anthro and are more cat-like, but I feel like most cat girls in anime now are quite literally just regular girls, but with cat ears, a tail, and maybe fangs.
I like referring to it as anime SpongeBob.
I think that is extremely funny.
What? Oh.
Splatoon?
Splatoon?
Yeah.
Interesting. Don't say that.
It's funny though. It's just less. SpongeBob's just. Well, I was gonna say Is SpongeBob less gay? I don't know. Vote.
I don't think.
Vote
I
on
don't
your
think
keypads
he's.
now. SpongeBob
Look.
is ace.
Look,
So,
if you think that you're from the like 2008 on like Facebook, then maybe SpongeBob is gay.
SpongeBob's ace. That's like confirmed. It's
I know.
a settled discussion. Yeah.
I know.
If you're homophobic, he's gay.
No, I'm joking that it's 2008 and everything that
Front
was
facing
not
Klonoa.
everything that was
Sorry.
not masculine is actually gay.
That's true. There's a whole bit in like one of the documentaries about that, which is really funny.
Like
There's SpongeBob documentary.
Yeah, there's one that's included as like a bonus feature on a DVD that I have that's called Square Roots, and there's like an entire like 10-minute portion about the rumors that SpongeBob was gay.
Yo, let's go.
It's really funny. It's funny every time you hear Tom Kenny talk about that, because he's like, I mean, he's not, but like, I guess it's cool that people thought that. Like, he doesn't have what he's like, yeah, I mean, the show does resonate with gay people. And it's like, yeah, it does. It's true. Squilliam hasn't been in SpongeBob for 14 years. They did do that, like, YouTube short that had him in it, though. Yeah, no, I remember when Nickelodeon made that Pride post, like, a year or two ago. And everyone was like, SpongeBob gay confirmed? And it's like, guys, just, if you would pay attention for, like, 2 seconds.
I was just thinking about that one Facebook group, Tales from Sonic is not gay.
That's really funny. I
Or
love
the
when
stuff-
people have, like, extremely strong opinions on shit like that, because it's like, why are you mad? Like, why do you care so much? Like, there's a whole thing a couple years ago where people were just like, I mean, there was the Minecraft Bee thing, which I also think was funny, but there was the thing a couple years ago, about, like, Samus being a trans woman, and I saw people get, like blood vessel poppingly angry about it, and it was really funny. Because it's like, you can just, like, you just play the games and not believe that. You don't need to get into, like, a shouting match with someone on Twitter. My only issue is people thinking
But
Inklings
that's
and
what
Octolings are
Twitter
the
is
only
for!
species.
Hello.
That's
I'm
true!
back.
Which is why you shouldn't use it. Welcome back.
It's officially edited now. I can live my life now.
Edit, and edity. Yeah, no, there are a lot... there are people... No, what was I talking about? If people think that Inklings and Octolings are the only species in Splatoon, then they're ignoring the best character, Krusty Sean.
Krusty Sean.
They're ignoring the best character, the guy with the shirt that swears at you.
That one's also good. I'm a Krusty Sean super fan. I don't even think he's... I'm gonna be honest, I don't even think he's, like, a particularly great design. I just think he's extremely funny. And again, I haven't played, like, any of the story shit in Splatoon, so I don't have, like, particular attachment to any of the specific characters beyond just their designs.
Krusty Sean isn't a story character. I hate to break it to you.
Well,
he
no,
doesn't
he's-
show up at the last minute to kill the final
he
boss
runs
for you.
a shop in the first game, right?
Yeah, he's just
If
a
memory
shop guy.
serves. You just think he's hot, I get it. Stupid, sexy Sean. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, the Squid Sisters, or, like Deep Cut or whatever. Like, I like their designs, but I don't, like, meaningfully know anything about them, so I don't have favorites. Because I don't know, like, any of the story shit that happens with them. I just know that they show me what stages are currently being played. Off the Hook was the other one, that's right.
I sure did buy, like, all of the Splatoon amiibo, despite not going here.
I thought about buying a Splatoon amiibo today, but then I was like, damn. I don't know why I would do that currently. Maybe when I care more and also have more money.
I'm probably gonna be right back. You know, just in case it is a gas leak, I'm gonna double check again.
Okay, bud.
Yeah.
Oh my god. There it is. Nice spinny camera. I love it. What was I gonna say about... Was it Splatoon or Amiibo? Oh, I was gonna say, at one of the game stores I went to, I was very close to purchasing a Daisy and/or Rosalina plush, but I refrained. One day. Perhaps when employment favors me yet again.
I just kind of straight up bought like all of the Splatoon 3 amiibo that were on Nintendo's website.
Oh my god.
Pretty much
Backfacing
exclusively
Klonoa.
because I wanted to get free shipping on my Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong amiibo.
That's really funny. How much do you have to pay to get free shipping on that website?
$50.
How much were all the Splatoon 3 amiibo?
$50.
Oh wait, you know what? I'll
perfect.
wait. It's fine. I'll wait anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna let this cutscene roll.
That'll be the last thing he says.
He fucking drops dead seconds after saying that.
I never said that I was smart with my money.
This guy's got some lipstick on.
Why is this guy's voice sound like the "Don't you want a rematch"? I don't even know what game that's from, but I think it's in a bunch of Rebel Taxi videos.
Nights into
Joker.
like Nights into Dreams ass character.
Truly. Joker. I'm not saying it. Oh no! That's the statue lady! I love
know what?
crusty PS1.
Okay,
voice
now I'm gonna be
clips.
right back for real. Enjoy your boss fight.
I'll try. I'm loving this game too because I'm not very good at it, but I'm not bad enough to be backseat gamed yet. Those might be my final words I speak before death, but so far, I can just play the game and hold a conversation and no one's yelling at me. This is going well.
I mean, I have zero, like pretty much no experience with this game. I played
Really?
most of the remake in one sitting and then forgot to play the rest of it. And
Fair.
immediately forgot everything that I did.
I played like some of the remake, not even a lot of it. But I have like played this level before. Kids these days don't have manners. Bro really just said
I have a
paper plane.
fun problem where, like, I will play a game, I will really like it, I'll play a stupid amount of it in one sitting, and then never go back to it again because I completely burnt myself out by playing it for 5 hours.
That is fair. I've done that with longer games a lot because I'll play like a shit ton and then I'll be like, damn, and I'm not even close to being done. This one luckily is very short, so oh my god.
So here, that's why Luigi's Mansion
we
is
are.
the best video game, because you can beat it in one sitting.
Yeah. I'm a fan of that. I like I mean, this is not gonna be a surprise to fucking goddamn it. To anyone. I like Pikmin 1's length because it's just long enough that you're probably gonna want to play it for more than one sitting.
I do like the one a lot. I think it's like peak design, honestly.
It's I mean, I think I described this to you, but like I played it thinking like, oh, I'll probably like this pretty good. And then like the more I went on, damn it. The more I went on, the more I was like, damn, this game is literally fucking genius.
I think it might be a 10. You know, it's kind of generous, but I think it's pretty good, at least.
I'd give it a 9 only because the Pikmin are extremely dumb sometimes in a way that
Yeah.
like you can't really prevent.
I'm talking about the Switch version, because like the GameCube version's like not a 10, just because
The Switch version is a really good port, actually.
Switch version is really good. It does fix basically every issue of the game.
Yeah, because it has all the quality of life shit from the Wii version, right? And then it's in widescreen and it just looks good.
Technically, the Wii version is in widescreen too. It's just HD and cool.
Oh yeah. I will
Get the
say,
Switch version, but I've never found the physical version in person.
really?
I have it. Pretty good.
Yeah,
I got
like,
it
every
from
time
a
I go to
Walmart.
I went to Target and it was there last time I went. So.
Literally
Yeah, I see it every time
Walmart
I go
I've
to
been
Target.
Every Walmart I've been to, it's just completely sold out.
Oh,
Maybe
so they
Walmart-
have it, but they don't have it. I see. I thought you
Yeah.
meant they literally didn't stock it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just there's the spot for it. It's not there. Was it a
Hey.
limited run or something?
Everybody wants Pikmin 1 and 2. That's why it's just over.
It is a goated game. I'll have to play 2 at some point, because 2 is... I've heard it's interesting.
2 is like masochistic. You have to have you have
Yeah.
to be a certain type of gamer, aka me, to enjoy it. So.
And then after I inevitably rage quit 2, I'll play 3, which I also own.
Yeah, 2
I
is,
liked what I played at Pikmin 3. That's the only one I've really got any experience with.
3 is okay. At least from what I played.
Pikmin 1 Squared is a fan remake of Pikmin 1 in 2's engine with its improvements and will have some extra content like a second campaign.
Yeah,
That
I've heard
sounds
about
fun.
that.
This boss was just Goomboss from Mario 64 DS. That's a very
That's good.
specific comparison. Pikmin 1 Switch is the best official
Probably
version.
accurate, honestly.
Yeah, it's good.
Might
I
even watch
recommend
the
saving
stream.
2 for last. I'll try it. I wanted to play them in order, but yeah, if 2's like incredibly masochistic, I might go through the other ones
It's
first.
pretty ridiculous.
I'll try it. If I fall off of it, I'll play 3, and then I'll probably get 4.
I'm not being 2 yet. I just got. I'm kind of afraid to play 2.
Like,
I'm like,
I haven't
don't wanna-
even played Pikmin 2, and I'm scared of the water wraith.
Oh yeah, I
read about the water wraith and I was
purposely
like, oh my
stopped because I
God.
didn't want to do that cave. I was like, I don't want to do that.
Dude, like, that's the thing, is, like, playing Pikmin 1, it's, like, some shit, like, is initially scary, but nothing's, like, crazy. And then, like, you read about some enemies in the later games, or even, like, the Smoky Prog in Pikmin 1, and it's like, oh my god, like...
I love the old Pikmin games. I love how like insane they are.
When it comes to Pikmin fans, 2 is either your favorite or least favorite. That seems to be the consensus I
2's
see.
my favorite,
It's
but I'm
very
also, like,
divisive.
I'm also kind of an insane individual. So.
Yeah, I like gamer things, but I could also see myself getting kind of burnt by it.
I think
One
one's
is like
the best one in my opinion.
One is
but-
like an incredibly fair difficulty where it's not that hard, but you're not gonna
Yeah.
beat it correctly on your first run through. You have to do it at least twice.
Yeah. Unless you're me, not the brain.
Well, yeah, I did like absolutely garbage on my first run, and then my second run I missed like one essential piece.
That's
I
actually
had 28 pieces, and one of the pieces I was missing was essential. It's like, damn
You
it.
missed like the Olmore Kids gift, whatever that Jeff always memes about.
It was some shit like that. Yeah, I feel.
Do you want the gas leak update?
Yeah, are you gonna have to evacuate your home?
No, I'm thoroughly just going crazy. It's all me.
Let's go.
Maybe there is a gas.
Oh, I
leak.
said let's go to that.
Let's go, Duro. Crazy moment.
That's
Pikmin
my
games
default
are-
response to information.
So I've gotten a cup of pretzels, and then hopefully my room will smell like pretzel.
That is a good strategy.
Pikmin
Dude,
4
I'm
is
gonna,
oddly
like-
the sorry.
One of these days, I'm gonna pull up to my local Super Smash Brothers tournaments and set up a side bracket just for Pikmin 3 Bingo Battle.
Let's go.
Pikmin 4 is oddly the one I dropped off and haven't played since. Not even that I hate it, it's just long, and someone replies, Pikmin games are better when short, which is why 1 and 3 are my favorites.
Yeah, Pikmin 4 took me like 40 hours, 100%. Very long game.
Yeah, I think I could vibe with that, but I really, really like 1's length. I think 1 is like a
Yeah.
perfect length.
Pikmin 4 took Miyamoto like 10 years to 100%.
Alright, that's pretty good.
That's true. That's true.
It's really funny.
I remember I went back and I watched like our reaction to that direct a while ago, and I forgot. I think Jeff and I start doing a bit that's like, yeah, Miyamoto was like personally handcrafting this game entirely by himself for like 10 years, which is why it looks so good.
It's like quite good.
It is a really nice looking game. Like it's interesting. Pikmin 1 on the Switch I feel like looks really good, even though you can absolutely tell it's a GameCube game.
It looks good for like a crusty GameCube game. from
That's
2001.
the thing is I think
Pikmin 3,
for a
I'm gonna
GameCube game
ruin
it looks real
Johnny's
good.
year.
Dara. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7. Krusty Sean.
I do
and
think
Fred
it's really
Krumsiowicz.
funny.
Thanks, Becky.
Like, I do think it's really funny how Miyamoto just keeps announcing announcing that they're working on Pikmin games several years before they intend on actually making the Pikmin game.
Yeah.
He's just so jazzed about it. He can't help it.
At least 4 came out. It was pretty good.
Or actually coming out is pretty good.
That was hype.
That's it. 6th gen consoles have peak graphics. SSX3 looks better
SSX
than
mentioned.
most AAA
Hi,
games.
hello, hi.
I was gonna say, this year most of the games I've played and really enjoyed have been from that era. Like I really enjoyed SSX Tricky. I really enjoyed Pikmin 1. I was having a good time with original Animal Crossing too. So I'm like, damn. Wave Race Blue Storm was the other one. It's like, damn, those games might just be my favorites.
I'm gonna force you to play 3, and you're gonna be like,
You're not
no
gonna
way,
force me.
this-
I'm just going to organically want to.
It-
I
it's
almost
like-
bought it. I almost bought it on the Xbox today, which I already have it on the PS2, so I don't need it. But I was like, what if I owned it though?
It is funny how I'll be playing like a random Switch game. I'm like, this is pretty fun. And I'll get into like some random PS2 era game, and I'm like, this is peak, honestly.
Dude, literally, and sometimes those era games, like, they have shit that's like blatantly like bad in them. Like they kind of suck in some ways, but then the ways in
jankiness
which
is
they're good are
undeniable.
so good. Yeah, like SSX
Right.
Tricky I really liked, but there's like bits where the collision like literally is just completely broken. Like it just sucks.
As a Mario,
but it's so
as
good.
a Mario Sunshine fan, I am fully used to that aspect of the generation.
When I
Wave Race Blue
when I
Storm
played
too,
the first Tide the Tasmanian Tiger game,
yeah. Some tie. Is it kind
I
of
was-
toasty?
I think that's the thing with like 6th gen games. It's like they just made the game because it was fun. They didn't know how to make money off of it yet. They just made a good game and threw it out there.
Well, a lot of
Yeah.
it I think is because games were made in like 5 seconds, so theirs would never finish.
Yeah,
fully.
they didn't make
Yeah.
games over the course of like 10 years. It's weird though, because I feel like some games now they don't have that like inherent jank, but they're like less polished in other ways. Like they just don't. Some of them like I think all right, big man. Can I sneak past you there? All right. Like I think a lot of Sega games are like that, where like the movement in like for example, Sonic Adventure 2 or Monkey Ball or whatever on the GameCube is like super duper satisfying, but there's just like jank shit all over the place. But then like the newer Monkey Ball and Sonic games, they're more polished technically, but just the movement doesn't feel as fun.
You could tell with those older games that they always made like
Oh, wait,
the
I gotta
movement
go.
engine first and just built the game around it, which is why the movement's always
Yeah.
very good and like half of the game is like
I
it's like,
I
okay.
prefer that approach for sure.
you prefer
6th
that.
gen game devs made video games the same way that high school fandom artists draw.
Yeah, exactly, yes. I just... Okay. Stop! What is it? Oh my god, it's Chicken Little.
Let's go.
He's got a fork!
You know,
How the
I've
hell
seen
does-
Chicken Little like 5 times. I still forget like half the movie every single time.
How the hell does GameCube Monkey Ball control and look better than the remake on current gen consoles?
That's a whole.
The remake
I'm not gonna
does
get
look
into
it. Oh, no.
pretty good. I'm not...
again.
I was gonna say I'm not getting into the whole thing because I feel like
Yeah. I don't feel
privately,
like it right
certainly
now.
we've had this discussion a million times, and I don't like hate Banana Mania, but also like, yeah. 1 and 2
never
are
ends,
just
it
like
never
really
ends.
difficult to beat in terms of control and feel. They just really hit it out of the park the first time, so it's I feel like that just makes it difficult to top. Banana Mania
Well,
has
in-
Yan, so it's valid, true.
In my opinion, you should go back to using the Crash Rafa Cortex physics.
Yeah,
engine.
what happened to the Monkey Ball Adventure control?
Oh, you mean Twinsanity, actually?
Oh, okay. I forgot what game it was.
It was so
bad.
funny. I think a couple
I know
streams
both
ago,
games had a
Becky was
bubble.
like, "I'm playing Banana Blitz HD." Johnny, did you say that Banana Blitz HD is like one of the worst, most unplayable games you've ever played? And I'm like, "No."
I liked Banana Blitz.
I was
HD,
like, "It's
honestly.
fine. I like it fine." And then she was like, "Oh no, I think you said that about Adventure." And I'm like, "Yes, Adventure fucking sucks.
Yeah,
I hate
it
that
was
game."
Adventure.
Adventure is like Banana Blitz HD is totally fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Adventure is like offensively bad.
I hate Adventure, but I'm tempted just to make an Adventure video because those videos are so funny.
It's an extremely funny game, but playing it is like actually hellish.
Those
Yeah,
were
it's-
some great streams where we had to mute the game audio because of the tinnitus room, and we started
Yeah.
playing touch and roll music.
Like, I just
played,
don't know
like,
what they're
having-
doing.
Daniel Bandy screaming
I'm-
over half of gameplay.
I'm having PTSD flashbacks, and I wasn't even the one playing the damn game.
Literally. Imagine having to control it in addition to hearing that bullshit. Imagine people being like, "Oh, Johnny, you didn't do
So I
this
remember-
puzzle right," and I'm like, guys, like, I did. It just isn't letting me win.
Remember when you solved the pipe maze and then went the wrong direction and fell off at the very end and it didn't count and you had to go the other way and that's where the end trigger was?
That's great.
I think my head was literally in my hands.
I only found out that that was the way it worked because I watched the task and they went on the other side and I was like, it's probably a finish trigger, isn't it?
I only played challenge mode in Adventure. That's the correct way to play that game.
I think the challenge mode is
The
actually
party
alright.
games are alright, except the load times take like 500 million years.
Really bad.
Target is like awful because it has to load for like 20 seconds in between every single target. Race is like weirdly probably the best version of Race, which is extremely funny.
That is odd. That is the one thing they accepted.
Yeah,
My
probably 'cause
favorite,
Race isn't good usually.
My favorite thing about Monkey Ball Adventure Party games is the times where it will crash the game for no reason.
Oh yeah, I love... You can do that in the story mode too. There's a way to get it to like go to like a literal command line like crash screen, and it's really funny.
Yeah, no, that's just what happens randomly when you play like Monkey Cannon or whatever.
I do like how you can just play as like half the random NPCs in the world. I did like that feature of the game. They kind of like stole that from the Lego games that they made. They're like,
Yeah.
let's just include every character as a playable character in the minigames.
I
Okay.
played challenge and stopped on like level 3. It feels icky. It does feel disgusting. I'm still mad
Yeah.
about the fact that
I mean-
I phased through the goal tape not once but twice, and once it cost me the level and it like made me die and I had to start over even though I did
I remember that.
correctly.
It was really funny.
Yeah, it did it again later, but I lived and I was like, okay, don't fuck me on this adventure.
That's some Monkey Ball engage level design right there.
Adventure feels like a shitpost. It does. I can't wait for
Kinda
Rumble
does.
Monkey Race. I feel like Rumble Monkey Race could be good. I think Race was okay in Mania. In the
Yeah.
context of playing it with like a shit ton of people, I think it'll be a good time.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
I'm gonna
It'll be
have a
some
good-
fun.
I'm gonna
That's
have
my main
fun.
thing with Rumble is I'm just really looking forward to the co-op because I've been really missing that.
The online.
so I
You know
think
what's
it'll be a
something
good
I
time.
Like, something I find really weird is that,
Was that
Traveler's Tales, like, Traveler's Tales are really good at game development. Like, I've seen Game Hut's videos. Like, they're really good at pushing hardware to the limits and doing very impressive stuff with
Yeah.
what they're given. Why are half their games absolute shit?
Well, technically good doesn't always mean good in practice.
Yeah,
See
like,
Super
they're
Monkey
good in,
Ball
like-
Jr.
I
Also,
mean,
can we talk about this enemy's like gigantic ass cheeks? Like, what's going on there?
What?
Look.
I thought it's puffing its cheeks. Like,
Oh,
it's
is that
a
his
Make
cheeks?
me
I
do
thought
this
it was
feature.
facing backward.
It kind of looks
it
that
is
way.
puffing
It
its
is
cheeks.
It looks a little bit facing backwards.
Everyone is so mean to me. I think it'll
Yeah,
be better because if I remember right, you tilt the stage, not move the monkey in race. You do move the monkey in race.
Yeah, it's always been moving the monkey. It's never been tilting.
Yeah,
the
that
stage,
that
right?
would have to be the case in a multiplayer setting too. Because
Wait.
otherwise, if everyone's tilting the stage, that would be a goddamn mess.
I do feel like Traverse Tales are good at like the technical.
They're
sense of
technically
game
good,
development.
yeah.
They're just not good at like designing games. is
I
what
agree.
I've seen.
I agree. I was
That's
playing a
got-
little
I think
bit of 3D Blast recently, and
Like,
I
kinda
rescind
like-
my opinion. It's okay.
Like
It
Sonic
is
R is
okay.
technically very impressive for the Saturn, but
I love
playing Sonic R isn't a different experience.
I love
Usually.
Sonic R, but
It's
that
more like a
game's
Lego
crusty
game
as
turned
hell,
out so good.
especially the Saturn version. The Saturn version of that game sucks. It's bad because you can't. There's no analog control. It runs
That's
at like
pretty bad.
30 FPS, and the draw distance is fucking abysmal. It's terrible.
Yeah.
PC version's alright.
I like,
like Sonic R.
World. That wasn't made by them, but that was
But-
cool. That was in Sonic
That's
Jam.
probably why the Lego games turned out as good as they did. They're so much simpler.
They're definitely restrained.
Yeah,
in
I
this,
think-
which helps.
Restraining them does help. They're a very less is
Yeah.
more kind of company. Sonic
I
R is
like
kind of a
Legacy and
vibe.
everything.
I love the vibe of Sonic R a lot. I love the game, but it's not a good game.
Yeah.
Living
Have
in
you-
the city, you know you have to survive.
Have you played Lego
Keep
City
that
Undercover, Johnny?
dream alive. I haven't played any of the Lego games.
Oh,
no.
you're missing out. That's like the best one.
Was that the one on the Wii U?
That's the one on the Wii U. Yeah.
Is it on
I've
Switch?
played so many.
It's on
of the
everything.
Lego games.
Okay.
Lego
I
City
recommend-
I was gonna
Undercover.
say I'm not buying a Wii U game in the year
I
2024.
would not recommend the Switch version. I would say just get on the Steam Deck.
Maybe if I really hit it off with Splatoon 1 and I feel the need to like play. Yeah, I could just play it on the Steam Deck. If I feel the need to play a bunch of shit on my Wii U again. I did,
it is-
when I went to one of those game stores today, they had complete in-box, like, Pokken tournament, like, fight pads for the Wii U.
Oh, that's cool.
I thought about buying those just because I think they're funny. They're
Oh,
not
why
even,
do
like,
I want
6-button
forever
pads, because Pokken
Like, I
doesn't
love
use 6
the Pokken-
buttons.
I love the Pokken controller, and it is unironically probably my favorite 2D, my favorite controller for 2D platformers on Switch.
It seems like it would be a good time for that. Did they make a Switch version of it?
It's literally the same thing.
It's the same.
Oh,
It's
okay,
all
they
just
just-
USB. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. I wasn't sure if it was a wired controller
Yeah,
or
it's
if it
wired.
was... Okay.
So like, yeah,
Hey,
like
Soldier.
they re-released it in like a different color on Switch.
I got it on Switch for $9 and I didn't like it. Which game, Becky? Lego City?
Lego City Undercover crashed mid autosave for me once on PS4, and it
That's-
was 25 hours in.
Yeah.
A man has fallen for
Oh
a
yeah,
man in
I
Lego
will say
City.
on the Steam Deck, I just remembered on the Steam Deck sometimes it just crashes when you go into a load zone, so maybe don't play it on the Steam Deck.
Are you
played
telling me that I gotta
Wii U.
play it on the Wii U?
I mean, if you want to.
Maybe. We'll see.
On Switch it's okay. It does run better on the Switch than on the Wii U.
Well, it
Like,
doesn't
it's-
crash on PS4 if you unless you've been playing. I swear, that game is like a memory leak, almost
It
like how I
probably
swear
does.
there was a gas leak, but there wasn't.
Every
Yeah.
Lego game has one
Well, for
bit in
first
it
it's
where
Lego
you
game.
just kind of get stuck for a bit and have to redo a level.
That sounds about
I'm
right.
always like paranoid playing Lego games. Like, oh, this is the part where the level failed to do the thing properly. That's cool.
Yeah, that happens like every Lego game for me.
It's funny
Can
because
we,
it happened to me.
sorry, can we
not
talk
even
about this
with-
bouncing sound effect for a second?
That's a great soundtrack.
Alright, sorry, carry on, Ninja.
I was gonna say it's funny because we're talking about that, but the only time I experienced that was like GTA 4. The autosave doesn't work on like the Xbox One apparently, so I had the manual save. So I had to redo the same mission like 4 times. So I didn't realize that. So that was cool. Thank you.
That's funny.
I don't know.
Ooh, guys, potential stream idea, because I just remembered something I bought today. Speaking of crusty-ass games on the PS4.
That way.
Guess what I just bought for $7?
Was
Let's
it
go,
Mighty Number
Rise
9?
of Kong. Let's go.
No.
That'd be
Alan
fun.
Wonderworld.
Oh
That
boy.
game's not even funny bad. It's just bad.
Is it?
Yeah.
I figured I was never gonna see it cheaper than complete in box for $7, so I
It's,
just
It's
bought
just,
it.
it's just boring.
Yeah, it's boring. I played it when it was on PS Plus, and I did one stream, and I was like getting
played-
sleepy. I was like,
I-
this is.
I'll
I
try
played
it.
some of it.
Not
It just seems
interesting.
aggressively whatever. It's I don't know.
You
I'll
should
even just-
play Jack and Daxter, the first one, because that
That's
one's good.
fun. That's actually a fun game.
I'm gonna have
got
to. I
lost
bought
in
a
that
couple games today. I'll have to go through my games again and see if there's anything else that would make. a
You
good
shouldn't
stream.
play Jack 2 or 3 though, because they're bad, and they were like, what if we were GTA, and then they made them bad.
I haven't played those. I can't
GTA,
vouch for
Grand
either of
Theft
those.
Alcoholics
You
Anonymous.
should play the Jack and Daxter collection on the Vita. It's a really good port.
Oh
That-
yeah, shout out to 20
Doesn't
FPS
sound
Jack
correct.
and Daxter.
So bad.
That was
Stream where I
wild.
just play PSP games through Composite. They should have called it Ball in Wonderworld. Well, then it would have been good, because if you add balls to a game, it becomes better. I love the fact that you can just make Klonoa face the screen. It's so
I
funny.
love that. It's
Look
so
at him.
unnecessary.
He's all,
Such a
damn, you got the whole squad laughing.
Do you like games that do that for no reason?
It's like in Mario World, like every time I enter a level, I just make Mario bob his head up and down in rhythm to the music, like every single time, because it never gets old.
True.
We should race Mario World.
I'd race Mario World. I love that game.
I actually
I'd
would
be
race
bad
that
at it.
one.
I'm not particularly
I'd do
great at that either, but I have beaten it multiple times, so I
would
can
hook up a
do
SNES
it.
just to race some Mario World.
I do,
Hard
yeah.
mode?
I was thinking of playing it on the Switch, but I do have it on Super Nintendo, so I could do that.
That would be a good excuse to do it.
I could honestly hook up my
It
SNES
would
Classic.
give me an
for
excuse
that.
to play Tetris Attack because I played that once.
I
thought
love
it
Tetris
was
Attack, dude.
a fun game.
I love Tetris Attack so much,
It's
and
a
I
good
love
game.
Pokemon Puzzle League even more.
I do not own that yet, sadly.
I do like the
You should have
idea
bought it
that-
before it went up in price. It's like expensive now. It's like $30.
I will legally acquire it on my EverDrive then.
I mean, it's also on Switch Online, so there is that.
Yeah, but real hardware.
That's true.
I like the idea that any race we do has to have like 12 people.
I think that
Yeah,
makes
that's
it
true.
hilarious.
Race through the campaign of Pokemon Puzzle League that even I haven't beaten because it's fucking ridiculous at the end.
I don't even fucking know how to play Puzzle League.
You should.
Learn.
It's fun.
You can learn while I get angry at Gary and Mewtwo.
I've played the Game Boy Color one, the
Pokemon Puzzle
whatever.
Challenge. I mean, that's
Yeah, no.
it's like
It-
Puyo or
it's-
something. Like
it's the
every
game.
installment is the same. Like,
Yeah. My favorite detail from your video is the fact that they ported it to Game Boy, but the Super Game Boy is still in monochrome. I'm like, really?
they couldn't be bothered to
like,
make it.
but they have a
decent.
bunch of custom borders for it, but not color.
It's
like,
so
thank you guys.
dumb. Oh wait, you have like Tetris Attack on the Game Boy? You mean?
No. I was thinking about your video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I
that
mentioned that.
version sucks. Pokemon Puzzle Challenge is alright.
Yeah, that's fun.
That one's alright. Because it's in color and it has nice graphics.
True.
Pokemon Puzzle League's hilarious because it's such like the presentation is so fucking like crusty and bad, but
Has
I
the
love it.
N64 Pale in the Pond ever been dumped?
No, I don't think so. Someone
Oh
got
my
the
God.
prototype and said he was
Yeah,
gonna
like-
dump it and then just never did.
Oh.
I was so mad. I not to give anything away, but I like a while ago, like a year or two ago, I reached out to one of the people who worked on that game on LinkedIn, and he answered a couple questions to confirm something for me, and he mentioned he had a prototype, and I was like, yeah, well, you could get in touch with Forest of Illusion if you ever feel like dumping that. And then he just didn't follow up on that point, which fair. Like, I wasn't expecting him to, but I wanted to throw it out there.
Reminds me of like
Because
the
of-
rare employee that just like taunts the fact that he has a bunch of rare N64 prototypes.
Yeah. That one's at least, like, not as egregious because we have the GameCube version, which just basically is paneled upon 64, but it would still be nice to have.
Yeah.
The GameCube version's cool, too, because it adds, like, 4-player, which Puzzle League doesn't have for some
That is
reason.
pretty good.
Yeah, it's chaotic as
If only
hell,
it wasn't
but
the
it's cool.
GameCube D-pad.
Yeah, I mean... I don't even mind the GameCube D-pad, necessarily, it's just placed kind of awkwardly.
We should do like a net play tournament of that, honestly.
I'd do that. That would rule.
I
We'd
should
even
do
do
Mario Party first.
Oh yeah,
Good.
that's true.
Somebody
Nice.
did do like a translation patch for the GameCube paneled upon, which is great.
Ow.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Ninja. We went to one of the stores we went to. They had like those Hori GameCube controllers that are like, damn it,
Those
that are
SNES
like
ones?
shaped
Yeah.
like a Super Nintendo one. Yeah.
More like horrible.
They were like, no, that's the Hori PS2 controller.
Pretty sure Will
Those
sent
are
me an image of
horrible.
that, and they were like $100, yeah, something like that.
I played Mario Party in the server this week. That was fun. Yeah, was
we
that
should-
when there were like 5 people in call? I was like occupied that day, but I was like, what the hell?
We should play Mario Party e-reader over call.
I don't.
Oh, yeah, we should do it like that and then with tabletop sim.
Cause like I have the
Again,
physical
Ninja.
Mario Party e-reader boards.
Again, Ninja, I think you and I have different definitions of the word should.
Dude, that'd be
I
cool.
think you're a little confused. Ouroboros. Oh, I threw him at the screen. That's cool.
I need
Yeah,
to play
that's
Mario
what the
Party
going
e-reader
up.
one of these
That's
days.
what the up and down is for.
That's cute. Oh, so you can like throw it at things behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's cute. I'm just saying.
Man, I'm
it
just-
sucks because the remake of this does look good, but I just love the way this looks. This is like
I
exactly
do like the
aesthetic
crusty
I like.
PS1 3D a little bit
Yeah.
more. It's more
Yeah,
trendy.
I love the sprites too.
Yeah.
I think
It's just a very
every
good-looking
remake
game.
of a game should include the option to play the original.
Yeah.
Genuinely, so much pain and strife would be avoided if I could play this in Fantasy Reverie and I could play Monkey Ball 1 and 2 and Banana Mania.
Yeah.
Life would be so good.
I'm lost in bad stream idea land. By the
Let's
way,
You mean good
relating
stream
to
idea
Mario
land?
Party,
Oh
User
no.
open.
we gotta do every board in every game, dude. That's how it
No,
works.
that's not gonna happen.
Absolutely not.
That was a joke. Obviously not.
If I had to play more than one Mario Party 4 board in my life, I think I'll actually go insane.
When are we net playing Mario Party DS?
That's
You know,
actually-
the
that would
funny
be
thing-
fun. That would
The
actually
funny
be fun.
thing is, I think I'm the only person here who would genuinely be down to do the Mario Party every board challenge.
Alright, well that's
what do you
for
mean
you guys
you're
then.
the only one? How about the idiot who suggested it?
Yeah,
You two do it, I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing that.
I'll accompany
like
you for
Mario
like
Party.
one, maybe two
I'll
of
net
those
play
games.
DS. That sounds more fun.
I'd net play DS if I can figure out a decent touchscreen solution, because I
That's
love
actually-
Mario Party DS, but also
You
like
probably
half
need to
those
actually
games
get
are
a drawing
touchscreen
tablet
based.
for that, basically.
I mean I have a drawing tablet, so I
I
probably
don't.
could just set that up, but yeah. playing it with mouse sounds like hell because most of those games are.
What do you
heavily
mean
stylus
playing
dependent.
with me?
Just hook it up on like a Steam Deck and just use a trackpad.
You probably could if you really wanted to.
It's probably not the worst idea actually.
I'm trying to think if I've done anything, because I've done 3DS emulation on Steam Deck, but I'm trying to remember if I've done any, like, touchscreen stuff. I usually just map the touchscreen stuff to, like, a button or something.
I'm trying to think of what 3DS game I wouldn't just play on a real hardware.
Or no, I have the touchscreen mapped to the right stick, that's right. Because most of the games where I use it, it's just like New Super Mario Brothers or Kirby, where it's just, like, getting an item from the bottom screen.
Yeah.
For Pokemon, where you use the Poketch. Like, it's not anything
Speaking
intensive.
of Pokemon, I need to beat Pokemon Sun soon. So I can
That'd
play
be
X or Y for the Legends game. Actually want context.
X and Y are okay. I do want to play X on stream before the thing comes out.
I did hear it was shorter than Sun, which makes me happy because Sun is actually very long.
It is really funny that I mentioned that I liked doing shorter streams, and then Dara's like, yeah, but then you put Pokemon on the poll, and Pokemon games are long as fuck, and I was like, yeah, but X is also, like, the easiest game I've ever played in my entire life.
How long is X, by the way?
The How Long to Beat says it's, like, 30, 40 hours, but you could probably beat it faster. It is not. It is not
Sun is
difficult.
like 30 hours, and I'm like, man, I don't want to play for 30 hours. I'm like,
I like
don't.
X and Y.
Just don't play it, then.
Well, I want to beat Sun. I'm already far in.
How close to beating it are you?
I'm in like the final island, so.
Oh, okay. Then just do it.
I'll do it. Sun is perfectly alright.
It's alright. I like Sun and Moon. I think Sun and Moon are better than X and Y, personally.
It's getting better as it goes along.
X and Y have
I played
really badly.
I played 2 hours of Pokemon Sun and then got like I was playing for 2 hours and then I got to trainer school and like I'm 2 hours in and I'm just now getting to trainer school. I'm done playing this fucking game.
Yeah,
my thing with Sun and Moon is I love those games, but the tutorial is like actually genuinely the worst fucking tutorial in any game I've ever played because it's unskippable and it goes on for ages and it explains to you things that if you've played any Pokemon game before, you already fucking know. Yeah. There's like a whole cutscene where Lily explains to you how to like jump from like the cliff, and I'm like, guys, I can figure this out. It's not hard. A 7-year-old can figure this out.
It pissed me off so much that I just didn't play more than 2 hours.
It's egregious. It's a little better in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, but it's still way too long.
Yeah.
It's like awful. I think X and Y is a little better about the tutorial, but it's really easy. How Long to Beat says the main story of X and Y is like 31.5 hours.
Yeah. My biggest issue with Sun, in terms of like a game kind of thing, is that I only like that the routes are like very basic. Like they're fine, but they're kind of
in Sun and Moon.
Yeah, they're all kind of just like straight lines.
They gave them nice scenery in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, so they look nice. I like the fact they're all
3D and cool, but it's like,
Well, yeah,
I liked Pokemon X and Y, and I don't like Pokemon X and Y are weird because like every single criticism that I see them face, I completely agree with, but I just like them for some reason.
Yeah,
they're fun. I remember them extremely fondly. The last time I tried to play X, it bored me out of my mind. But
I do.
Like, there are a bunch of things. There are a bunch of things I really, really like in X and Y, but then whenever I go back to play them, there's too much bullshit.
When you come back to play them, you have us to make the boredom less boredom.
Exactly, so that when I receive, like, my 12th gift Pokemon, and I play through one of, like, the gym leaders that I will forget 5 minutes after I beat them, I'll be talking over it. So it'll be great.
You see, that's why I like Pokemon X and Y. It came out when I was 13, and it was the first Pokemon game that I ever got to buy at launch.
Yeah, it was one of my favorite. It was like my second favorite behind Gen 4 when it came out, because I bought it on launch day when I was 13. Exactly.
My history of Pokemon's weird, because all like my siblings played Pokemon games, so I never actually had access to like a mainline one. So I played like Pokemon Channel, you know? It's like...
Yeah, but dude,
I was a Pokepark kid.
Fishmon.
I played like half of Pokemon White because I was basically like mooching off my brother's copy of it. But now I have a copy of Pokemon Black, so I can actually play
I was really mad about Black and White when they came out because they didn't let you use the older Pokemon. Or they did, but like you couldn't catch them. And I was like, why are you trying to give me... But then I got over it, and I played Black and White 2, and I liked Black and White 2 just fine. But I haven't really been able to get it into Black and White since
Why
then.
can't I use Charizard? I want to use Charizard.
To be fair, it wasn't Charizard, but yeah, it was a boomer
Charizard,
mentality
to be
still.
honest.
PLA not having Charizard is like a selling point.
It does make me laugh.
It's hilarious that it's like the one singular Pokemon game that doesn't have Charizard in it in any
You like
capacity.
I'm glad they're making another Legends game.
I love PLA. I'm so they're doing like literally exactly what I want.
Oh no.
But-
Oh no.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
I'll tell you boss
just trying to
strategies if
avoid
you ever
shit.
need help, but not right now.
Okay, I'm figuring it out right now.
I've realized something horrible going on YouTube
There
and
we are.
looking up like Pokemon rant before 2011 or whatever.
I love the before function. That's what like my whole video's about.
What
I
would
think
it even...
I definitely remember like Nate Wants to Battle
Ah,
did one that
damn
was
it.
like, guys, the Gen 5 Pokemon aren't that bad. The Gen 3 Pokemon are garbage though.
Oh.
Okay, guys, nuclear hot
No
take.
nostalgia
Nuclear
for
hot
Gen 3.
take. 50% of the Unova Pokemon look like shit, I'm sorry. The other 50% are really good, but 50% of them kind of suck.
I'm feeling hurt.
See, I have nostalgia blinding, so I can't look at that objectively anymore.
That's me with Gen 4, to be fair.
Like, I just can't. I mean, I don't think they really.
I used to be like, Unova's the first gen that has so many bad designs, but I gotta be honest. A lot of those Johto designs also kind of suck.
What do you mean? Stantler's so cool.
He's okay. He has a butt
You
face.
see here, every Pokemon game that came out before I was 17 is good, and every
Exactly,
Pokemon
yes.
game that came out afterwards is not.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
it's factual.
My hot take. This is a super hot take. Callus's Pokemon designs are super duper good. I threw that too early.
I like the Scarlet and
I do
Violet
like quite a
ones.
bit of
I like the
Callus's
really
Pokemon.
gimmicky
Callus.
ones that like Klefki. I'm a Klefki fan.
Yeah, I
like,
actually really like Clef. I like the
And,
stupid ones.
I love the ones that's like I took
like
this
the
and made it into a
Chandelier.
Pokemon. Like,
Chandelier's
there's like a tumbleweed
good, yeah.
Pokemon. Scarlet and Violet. I'm like that's peak. I like that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Scarlet and Violet, I talk shit on those games all the time. I don't like them, but I think the Pokemon designs are really good.
I do like the Pokemon of that generation. Like
You're talking to an
Dunsparce. That's like an actual.
The
S tier.
Dunsparce is hilarious.
Genuinely S tier Pokemon.
I've grown to really enjoy which game added Bidoof. That's Gen 4. Bidoof is the good one. I like Bidoof a lot. Violet is my favorite. I'm glad you like it. I do not. But the Pokemon designs are good. I like a lot of what it's trying to do. I
like the story.
seems like it has a good story. I don't know. There's a lot of things I like about Violet, but I don't like actually playing it.
Yeah.
It has Zangoose in it, so it's good.
I
Yeah.
hope the next game's good.
Do you need some help, Johnny?
That is literally
No,
my biggest
I know
problem
what I'm
with
supposed to do. I'm just fucking it up.
Like, that's honestly my biggest problem with a lot of Pokemon. Like, for some reason, Zangoose is just pretty much not in any of the Pokedexes for every
don't-
good Pokemon game, and it genuinely makes me really angry.
They don't use him that often, which is kind of weird.
I like
It's
the
like my
health bar
favorite
being
Pokemon,
3D.
and you can't
Kinda
catch him
cool.
in the story in any game that I like.
Any
Kinda
game that
creepy.
makes me cry from the story is Peak. I play silly Nintendo games, so very few games. I'm trying to think if any game has actually like made me cry, and I think it might just be Kingdom
don't
Hearts 2.
It might have happened. I just
Nothing
don't
makes
remember
me cry
anymore.
because I'm an emotionless sack of
I'm
worms.
trying to think of a single game.
Plenty of movies have made me
I've
cry,
gotten
but I can't
close.
think of any games that have.
I've cried at the Pokemon anime before, not at any of the games.
Dude, tune into our new Patreon content where we watch the Pokemon movies and Johnny cries at everyone because it's all very, very sad when Ash,
There-
spoiler alert, he dies.
No, I'm
Like,
not gonna
weird.
lie to you, and this is either gonna be like, oh, that's so relatable, or you guys are all gonna make fun of me. Every single time I watch the first movie now, during the bit where Ash dies and Pikachu's crying, it's like legitimately difficult for me not to cry.
That part is very. I like
That part's
part.
like very, very sad as an adult for some reason.
Alright, remember, I'm
remember
gonna keep
laughing at
willing
it for
this
some reason.
Patreon content as a joke into reality because I really want to do it. I
There
just
are-
need
I
more...
legitimately thought about messaging you guys earlier today because I didn't have a whole lot of work. It's like, so when we gonna do that?
We'll get there. The Patreon doesn't even exist right now.
Yeah, I know, that's why I keep joking about it.
I'll get there. I'm still on hiatus technically.
I'm
I'm
kinda
only
funny 'cause-
willing it into existence because I need something new to watch with you after. Look, it's
Let's just
been
watch
long enough
Kappa
since-
Mikey again.
No, We don't need to. I don't need to, unless they make season 3.
Mega Man Fully Charged.
Maybe.
Another time.
We could.
That would kind of own. I'd watch that with you guys. Because I've been
But I
meaning to
feel
go
like-
through it because it fascinates me, but I don't want to watch it by myself.
I just kind of want to
seen
watch the
very little
Pokemon
Fully
movies
Charged.
because there's so many of them, and I definitely remember watching some of them through means as a
There we
kid.
are.
Watch Destiny Deoxys I wanted. That's all I'm gonna say.
Watch Phineas and Ferb, but that's good.
Phineas and Ferb Crest
We only
Second
watch
Edition,
bad
good.
things.
Mega Man Fully Charged is wild because I remember it getting announced and I remember its build up to release and then it was canceled. I
yeah,
don't remember it
because
ever
After
actually
52
airing.
Have you
never
like
watched it.
looked at what it looks like? Have you
Yes,
watched
it's
it?
terrible.
I
It's
saw like one
No,
clip of it.
it's
I'm like,
not
no,
good.
thank you.
There's
No,
literally.
I've never watched
That's
it.
the point, watch
I've never
good?
seen
No, we only
evidence
watch
that it
bad
ever
things together.
actually aired on any channels.
I watched a shit ton of Phineas and Ferb for like a while, probably
It's
like
good
3
shit.
seasons in, but I never watched
It's
the back half of
interesting.
it.
I own the
Because
second movie. I own the movie on DVD.
It's good.
don't-
I really like it.
I don't know what channel Mega Man Fully Charged aired on.
It was
it's,
Cartoon Network,
it's
wasn't
so
it?
weird.
I
I
might have been.
I'm like, it's one of those shows where like, yeah, it was 52 whole episodes, but nobody talked about it because it's like one of those shows that nobody made a no context Mega Man whatever
I'll have to see.
at all.
I'm gonna
Or at
have
least
to
they
do that
probably
with
did it.
Pac-Man.
Like they made 52 episodes for serialization, and then nobody wanted to watch them the first time, so they never serialized it.
Yeah, it's bad. It's weird and bad.
Why are we?
And it was
I don't
written by
know.
the same people who did Sonic Prime. Anyway,
That's why it sucks, probably, huh?
those are the Ben 10 people too, and Ben 10 is like the only good thing they've made. There's gonna be like some obscure thing they've made that everyone loves, so someone's gonna say, "How dare you?" But I haven't. Seen
You
it.
don't
I think
like
they also worked on
Blippi?
Ninjago.
You don't like Dimpy? They might have. I haven't watched Lego Ninjago, so I can't comment.
It
What?
is nostalgic. That is what I will say. It is nostalgic.
Hey, we saved a fish, Mom.
Fish Mom! What was I gonna say? Oh, when we watch the Pokemon movies, can we also watch some of the specials? Because I really want to watch Mastermind and Mirage Pokemon again.
I don't know what that is, but sure.
That was like a weird 10th anniversary special they made where it's like, this is to celebrate the 10th anniversary, but in reality it was like a backdoor, like, testing the new English voice actors for the first time thing. And it got like mega backlash. And I like it a lot, but the voice acting is super rough.
Oh yeah, we should do like the special where it's not Ethan and not Crystal.
Oh yeah, it's what do they
Right.
call them? Like
know
Jimmy
it's
and
Jimmy.
I think they do. Do they call her Chris still, or do they change it? Marina. They call her Marina. That's the Legend of Thunder. Let's just watch Chronicles. Chronicles is so weird.
Isn't there one where there's like the one character who some side character meets, and it's like implied that the character's Ash's dad?
No.
I don't
what was
know.
Chronicles.
Does that
I don't
happen?
remember.
Chronicles is like a side
That does happen
series they
like
did in the early 2000s where Legend of Thunder is part of it, but it's just like every episode is about like some fucking side character that's not Ash.
That's awesome. We gotta
It
do.
rules.
We gotta,
They have a bunch of one-off characters from the anime. Misty gets a couple episodes. Tracy gets an episode.
We gotta just do commentaries on all the non-core episodes.
Yeah, because they're the most interesting ones. We'll do like Origins.
Yeah, Origins. I was thinking.
Origins kind of
like,
ruled, but it is also like only 4 episodes long.
It was
Right.
cool. I liked it because it
figured it out.
had red and blue, and it wasn't. You know, they were,
Yeah.
red and blue with their cool color names, and I think the color names are cool. Shout out to Pokemon Adventures.
Yeah, I like seeing different iterations of the characters too. Like you briefly get to see like Bizarro World, Brock and Misty. Me, Guard of
Right.
Gondola, now Gondola work.
Silver from fucking Search of the Legend, one of the episodes of Pokemon Chronicles, and for some reason a bunch of people fan theorized that this character was Ash's dad for some reason.
Silver?
Let me look this
Well,
up. Is that the same
thing I wanna
Silver from
do-
the game, or is that a different
No.
Silver?
No, not even at all. The only thing is that at some point, fucking Richie brings up Ash, and Silver acts like he's met Ash before, despite the fact that he hasn't.
My man,
I'm just
Richie.
imagining like real, like actual Silver the Hedgehog just talking to like Ash catcher.
Oh yeah, wait, I remember this dude.
That's what I remember.
Silver did appear in that one other, not Pokemon Chronicles, but the I don't remember Pokemon Generation, Sonic Generations. I don't
Pokemon
know.
Generations. You
Sonic
mean
X Shadow
Game Silver?
Generation.
Yeah, they're different characters.
Yeah, Game Silver appeared.
Game
I don't
Silver
think,
is great because he's.
I think
just a
he
criminal.
talked. I think he was. I think he had like some lines, and I think
Oh, I mean,
Ben
probably,
Diskin
yeah.
did the voice.
That makes sense. They had a bunch of like interesting voice actors in Generations. I really liked the well, one, the Cyrus
the
one
voice
is
for Silver?
hilarious because Cyrus is hilarious. Ben Diskin, maybe.
Probably.
I'm
No,
not
it-
like
I'm
checking.
looking at,
Um,
Lucian Dodge.
Oh, never
I
mind.
don't know
That's
who that is.
yeah, he's. I know. Hold on. No, he's in.
Look-
He's.
looking
You,
into
no,
what
you
he's-
know who that is. We played Danganronpa. You remember Hifumi?
That's Hifumi.
Yeah,
It's
Lucian
Hifumi.
Dodge. Yeah.
It's also Blinky from Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures.
Okay,
Let's
well,
get-
Silver's canceled. I fucking hate. Dude, Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures, like the voice actors, I feel so bad because they're in like real things too. And they're not like bad voice actors, it's just that they don't get anything meaningful to work with at all. Like, a bunch of those voice actors are in Ed, Edd and Eddy, and it's very audibly the same people. Some of them are in My Little Pony. Like, they do other things that people like. Ian James Corlett is one of them who did, like, Mega Man in the 80s cartoon. Because it's, like, an all-Canadian voice cast. And then the game was recorded in, like, LA, so it has an entirely different voice cast, and it's really weird.
Yeah.
Like, Erica Mendez, who does, like, Agretsuko, and Arl from Puyo Puyo does Pac-Man instead. It's weird. It's a whole thing. The voice acting in that show's weird. What? Okay, I'm lost. I need a key. Oh, can I go back there? Yes, I can. There we are. Come on, you can do it! There we are. Wait, hang on, I gotta pull up chat again. I was gonna say in Pokemon Generations, I'm a little Sinnoh bitch, so I really like the Sinnoh episodes. Like, the one with Cyrus is funny. But also, I really, really like the one they do in the old chateau with Cheryl, because it's, like, creepy as hell.
I definitely did remember watching those on YouTube at some point, but I'll watch them again. We need
Yeah, I
more
don't remember most of them. I remember the Sinnoh ones,
I don't
and that's
either.
about it.
commentary content is very important for the world.
Just let you know, John.
I liked the challenge. I remember liking the Challenger.
Light buzz.
Buzz butt on the screen share?
On Discord stream.
Okay, let me fix it.
There was
You
one
gotta hear
that
the
was-
Wahoo's nice and crisp, rendered in like 64 kilobytes per second.
like Team Aqua won. It was, what if Team Aqua won? And then Archie's like, "Well, I didn't ask for this. I wanted more water, but this is too much water."
Team
And then they
Aqua's
die.
Team Aqua and Magma, like, people are always like, oh, Cyrus is so dumb, and like, yeah, but like, most of the villains in Pokemon have the stupidest motivations I've ever heard in my life. Like, Aqua and Magma are stupid as hell. Because people are like, oh, Aqua's stupid because they want to make the Earth all water. It's like, Magma's not better. Like, I want to make the world all land, and it's like, why?
Why?
What's your motivation? Like, I don't understand.
Fucking lots.
I hate
when it
water.
comes to Pokemon, when it comes to Pokemon villains, it's always like they're either too stupid to realize that what they're doing is going to kill everyone, they're actively trying to kill everyone, or they just want to make money.
Yeah, that's why I like Team Rocket, is because Team Rocket is just a gang, so their motivations make sense. Although Giovanni, I mean, is also involved with the Mewtwo shit in the anime. Is he in the game? I don't even think he is.
No.
Yeah, so in the games, Team Rocket is just like a gang. That's why I like Team Skull, too. Is because they're a little more... Their plan isn't, I need to recreate the world in my own image because humans are dirty and yucky. I love when they try to do a twist villain and it's really obvious, too. Like Lysander and X and Y is like, this is my buddy Lysander, he's a great guy. And Lysander's like, humans, all they've done is take from Mother Earth, and they never give back. And he looks like a fucking Final Fantasy villain, and they're like, oh, Lysander, and it's like, he's the villain.
I love
Why
the
is this a
wiki-
twist?
I love the wiki page where it's like his plan is to make everybody immortal, and then it's like, or on Y, kill everyone, including himself.
I was gonna say, I've read
saw-
in X, it's like, yeah, he technically makes your player character immortal, and I was like, damn, I don't remember that at all.
There was like a post I saw on
Jesus.
Twitter that was really good. It was, if you remember that old Brutal Moose like Simtown video where it's like the classic image of when I'm sad I say, this time I'm really gonna do it. But instead it was Lysander, and it's like, when I'm X I feel like I can live forever. When I'm Y I feel
Oh my
like
This time I'm
This
really
is
gonna do it.
yeah.
Lord.
He really did. Like, it really is just my motivation is to grant eternal life or kill everyone.
It just depends, like, what he had for breakfast that morning. Like, it's a completely arbitrary decision.
Isn't
That
like
X and Y's story, like, to the degree that I remember and understand it, it's like genuinely insane. Like, it's
Every Pokemon game had a bit where it was just kind of fucking crazy. For
well,
no reason.
yeah, that's true. Like Diamond and Pearl's story is not like masterfully written. It's pretty stupid also. But like X and Y, it's just like, yeah, there's this dude that's like been alive for like 3,000 years, and we're not going to elaborate on why. And it's like, okay, you sure? Like, it's just like
I thought
very.
the ultimate weapon. I thought the ultimate weapon made him immortal.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Okay. No.
was.
Oh, sorry. Yes, there was an explanation for why he's been alive for 3,000 years. Like, it's just, why is Pokemon X and Y about immortality? Like, why is that the angle they took? It's
I
so
remember-
weird.
Because French people can't die.
That's
Do you
true.
think Z to A is gonna elaborate on that?
I hope so, dude. I hope AZ is in Z to A. He has to be.
He
Saying
has
that
to
out
be, that's
loud.
why they would call that.
Dude, he's alive in the time period of either the future or the past.
Well,
He
yeah,
was
they don't
there.
even need time travel because he's just been alive for over 3,000 years.
And he's very
Yeah.
tall. You can see
He's
him
extremely
over the
tall.
skyline.
Yeah. Which I assume is
He used
also
to be
some kind of
taller
side
back in the
effect, is he
past.
just never stopped growing, damn it.
Maybe people in the past were just very tall.
Maybe that's what it was, we've gotten smaller with time. That game is insane. X and Y is like, if I play X on stream, I'm gonna have to like put in effort to genuinely understand the story, and it's gonna be wild. Because, like, of all the Pokemon games, if you asked me to sum up the story of X and Y, I think I would have the least success. Because, like, Diamond and Pearl's pretty dumb and difficult to describe, but I could maybe bullshit something.
I mean,
Gens
X and
1,
Y isn't
2, and
too
3 are pretty-
complicated.
What?
Like, X and Y isn't too complicated. It's pretty much just Team Flare is trying to use an ancient weapon from forever ago to get the fucking legendary Pokemon to make everyone immortal and or dead.
Why? Why
'Cause
is that
they're
what they care
assholes.
about?
Cause they're assholes.
I think it's like Lysander's like, I am
Yes.
so gorgeous and beautiful. Oh, hold on, we gotta wait.
Okay. Oh, that's where it takes place? Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's like Lysander's like, I am so gorgeous and beautiful, and all these other people are smelly and gross. I want to kill everybody except for myself. Because I'm
Interesting.
so pretty.
I'm so pretty, and he, like, looks in the mirror, he's like, oh. Hey, there he is. There's the big man.
I think I
Okay.
remember back when they announced the games, when I was like 12 or whatever on the internet, they had the logos with like the Mega Evolution thing, the symbol in there,
Yeah.
and people were theorizing that X and Y would be about that one manga where the dude becomes the Pokemon with the powerful crystal with the similar
oh god,
logo.
like Reburst?
Yeah, that one.
Lord, I want to read that because it's like some of the Pokemon manga are like insane. Because everyone's like, oh, Adventures is really good, and it's like, yeah. But then like some of the like tertiary ones that people forget about are like unhinged, like insane bullshit.
I will always remember Electric Tail of Pikachu because why did they hire that man to do the art?
They just hired an actual honest-to-God hentai artist to make that. And then who could have guessed he drew hentai of Team Rocket? Like, it's like, oh, no, the hentai artist drew hentai. Like, who could have imagined?
So something really funny, I decided to look up what Lysander's motivation was, and the first response, like one of the first responses on a Reddit post I found was just, no, it's completely understandable. I want to blow up France every day.
That's true. I'm actually trying to remember what Cyrus's motivation is. Isn't it, like, to recreate the world because he thinks it's become too corrupted or some bullshit like
basically,
that?
he's like Xehanort from Kingdom Hearts. Nice jump. Don't jump next time.
Okay. Sorry. Listen, the perspective fucks with me sometimes. But yeah.
It's...
Here we are. Ah, damn it. Okay.
It's like...
I'll go back around. Oh, there's a key over there.
Electric Tail Pikachu is so wild. It's
I want to read it, but also, like, I don't know if I do. Like...
It's the kind of thing where it's like, this could only ever happen in the early days of Pokemon before it became ridiculous.
Yeah, because you can't just... drew what? There's an early Pokemon manga called The Electric Tail of Pikachu. It is an official manga based on the anime, and it was drawn by someone who is literally a hentai artist, and they had to censor it pretty heavily when they released it in America.
Let's just say there were lots of boobs.
On all the characters. I forever think of like the Jaywitz video where he talks about that from way back in the day, where he has the panel of like Misty, where it's like, I wish my chest would evolve, and he's all, evolve from what? You're 12. It gets me like every time. Because it's like, why did he draw her like that?
Yeah, those old Jaywitz videos are literally so good.
I love Jaywitz. I want to make videos on some of the things that he talked about back in the day, just to make it like a passing the torch onto the thing where it's like, all right, like 16-year-olds who are into Pokemon now are not going back to watch old Jaywitz videos, but I need them to know about Imakuni. Like, it's really important.
They have to know about they have to know about the card where Misty is naked for no reason.
Misty's Tears, yeah. Or the many Pokemon cards they had to censor because there was like a swastika in them.
Look, at least if you do those, you won't make the mistake of calling Diglett's nose a mouth.
Did Jaywitz do that?
Yes.
That's really funny. I fucking love Jaywitz.
Dude was on Amazing Race.
His new video... Was he?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to look that up. His new videos are good, too.
Has he uploaded at all recently?
I think his last upload was, like, a bit ago. I think he uploads sporadically now because he literally had a kid.
Yeah, he's kind of been busy doing a full-time media producing job and raising a kid.
I didn't realize he was. That's pretty good that he's not trying to raise his kid off of YouTube income. Probably a wise decision. What was I just thinking of with him, too? There was some... Oh my god. Some of his tweets are really fucking funny. There was one when his wife was pregnant where it was like a manga panel of like the largest boobs I've ever seen in my life. And he's like, when your wife is pregnant. God. And the replies are like, hey Chief, I don't know if you should be posting this. Like, I don't know if she's comfortable with that. And he's like, I only posted this because I showed it to her and she laughed and said I should post it. Like, oh, Jaywitz. The one video too where he's like, I've been getting a lot of comments about like my Fire Emblem like waifu figures in the background that are like, hey man, I don't know if you should have so many of those. They'll make your wife jealous. Half of these are hers.
Yeah, I definitely just remember like enjoying like the Pokemon band things or Pokemon censored.
Oh, a lot of that stuff is supremely interesting, yeah. Or it was. But now I've known it for like 13 years.
Yeah, everybody knows it
Creepy
now. And it's
Pokemon-
like, did
like
you know
creepy
Ash
Pokedex
got a
entries.
gun pointed at him? And it's like, yeah, we all know Ash.
I think
got a
there's
gun.
like fun things to be done when you're not just reading wiki pages. Like for something I'm working on, I did back-to-back compare the dub and the sub of Beauty and the Beach, which was the band episode with the James tits in it.
Yeah,
and
the
like,
I
classic.
should break that box.
ow.
You double jump.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
Oh, really? Okay. No, there was a box earlier I couldn't figure out how to break because it was below me. I haven't played that much of this game.
Well, now you know.
Oh, I can't do that. Silly me. What was I gonna say? But no,
Beauty and the
comparing the
Beach.
two versions of Beauty and the Beach is really funny because, like, they clearly were trying to dial it back, but there's some shit in there where I'm like, this is still really bad. Like, there's some things where it's like they tried to dial it back, but the animation, like, kind of gives it away. Like, there's one bit where there's, like, a creepy old man looking at Misty, and he's like, oh, I look forward to you in 8 years. And in the dub, they change it to you remind me of my granddaughter, but he's still clearly making, like, an exceptionally horny face. So it doesn't actually, like, improve it that much. It's like, you guys probably should have just not dubbed this one. It's not worth it. It's just, like, nothing of value was lost here by skipping it.
I mean, there was something of value lost.
James's inflatable.
boobs.
Well, that didn't... Dubbing it
I know-
didn't fix that, though. They got rid of it.
I know they got rid of it, which just means it's
Remember
still
that-
lost.
Remember that one clip where James
Okay.
is getting eaten by Victory Bell?
Oh, Leo Burnett and Four Kids are the devil? Yeah,
Leo
yeah.
Burnett and 4 Kids are the devil.
I love there's like an Eric Stewart clip of him at a convention where somebody asks him why he said that, and he's like, well, we were getting stiffed on royalties. Because they did, like, commercials that we voiced and they weren't, like, paying us royalties for them or something like that. I was like, I love that guy.
Yeah.
Listening to, like, interviews with the Pokemon dub people is always super interesting. Because there's also...
How did it make it into the final edit?
I mean, it was backwards.
Yeah.
They're probably...
But, like, how do you record that and have it make it in, though?
You know, like a lot of people who worked on that show were also voice actors. They probably also weren't happy about being stiffed on some of that stuff. I was just listening to Tara Sands, who did Bulbasaur, her podcast, and she mentioned like they all had pretty shitty contracts. Am I dumb?
Hold on, what are you doing? Let me look in here. Yeah, I think you are. There's a platform to your right.
I walked stupid. Oh. Okay, no. Yeah, no, I think... Wait. Yeah. Okay, no, yeah, you're right. I thought this was where I came in for whatever reason, but no, that was just where the checkpoint was.
Fair.
What's this
Hey,
whole
well-
business right here?
I'm gonna leave now, by the way, so I can sleep.
Goodbye.
This is a
Enjoy
puzzle.
Klonoa journey.
Puzzle.
This game's a puzzle game, kinda.
Puzzle bobble.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try this. It's gonna do nothing. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's see here. You know what I am interested in, that I'm gonna have to, like, watch through is the, after the Porygon thing, they aired, like, a special trying to explain to, like, the child audience of Pokemon what the situation was and what, like, actions they were taking to ensure
Hey
that it didn't
guys,
happen
it's me,
again.
Ash Ketchum.
No, it was, like, a live-action woman.
It's like, hello.
Could you imagine? Hey, sorry Pikachu sent you to the hospital last week. Like,
Yeah.
We fucked
oh, there's
up.
a switch there. I see. We
those are
we
switches.
fucked up.
You're gonna use them more now.
Okay, I didn't see the switch there before, so I got really confused. But that makes sense now. This game, hot take. Klonoa pretty good game.
It's good
Yeah.
for rambling too. We're having a good Pokemon. We're having the Pokemon chat that I wish Kenny was here for, because I felt bad for that when I was like, oh, we need to finish this.
To the game, yeah. Interesting.
But now
Okay.
it's like,
Yeah, I gotta jump
I
right
don't
there.
care. Anyway,
I
check
don't
the
care.
background.
Give me one moment. There's that interesting little flower. I think I'm picking up something there.
Throw things at the foreground and background to be like, yo, I'm going to break your things.
Music in this game also very good. This is also making me want to play the Pac-Man World remake more, because that remake's pretty good.
What was going on? What was I doing?
Hot take: PS1 platformers, pretty good. Yeah, I
have
said
like
it.
very little experience with the PS1.
I'm kind of mixed. I haven't played that many platformers on it. I've played the remakes of the Crash and Spyro games, but I haven't played the... No, I played a little bit of original Crash, too, when I was younger, but not much. I played Pac-Man World. The original Pac-Man World, it's alright. It's too hard. The remake is a little better. Played the Spyro and Crash trilogies. I think I only beat Spyro 1, and I played a pretty decent amount of Crash 1.
Honestly, I think it's genuinely hilarious. I have pretty much, like, I have very little experience like any of the PlayStation consoles, because they're like, everyone has so many memories of it because it was the best-selling, like PS2 was the best-selling console of all time, and PS1 was the best-selling console before that. And like, yeah, no, I have never played any of these fucking games.
Interesting. Yeah, I grew up with the PS1 because my brother had one. I think we had a couple in the house. It just fucking grew on trees back then. But, the PS2, I watched my brother play a couple of those games, but then I didn't get one until I got it at, like, a garage sale. And then the PS3 and 4, I got both within, like, the last year. And again, like, my brother had a PS3, so I played, like, Guitar Hero on there, but that was about it. So it's been cool kind of getting a little more experienced with some of those games, especially because the funny thing with the PS3 is most of what I've used my PS3 for is just playing PS1 games. Because I love the PS1.
Like,
and a lot of those games are
pretty
hard to
much all the
find.
heavy hitters for, like, I own all the heavy hitters for like PS1 and 2. It's just that I got the console when I was like 13 or so, and I'd already kind of moved on from that point. So it's like, okay, yeah, no, the PS2 game that I have the most experience with, Nicktoons Unite.
Let's go.
As we all know,
Geek.
I own the heaviest hitter on the PS1,
Which heavy hitter is that, friend?
Bubsy 3D.
I can't believe that you
Lovely
genuinely
3D.
own that.
I'm not bringing it to Boston. That'd be stupid.
I swear
bought
to God,
Gex.
Dara. I thought about buying Gex literally today. Gex was present, and I did genuinely think about it.
It's not a very good game.
No. I played a little bit of it on 3DO at 2DCon because they had it set up, and it's better than I thought it was going to be, because a lot of the other like random console setup they had, like the games on those sucked. Like the Jaguar games sucked. I think they had the CDI with one of the Zelda games, and that game like was genuinely awful. Gex in comparison was pretty good, but I think it was just by comparison because it was like a functional 2D platformer. Like there was nothing
Gex on the
particularly
Game Boy Color.
How was that version?
I don't know. I was a kid. I played level 1, and when you're a kid, you play level 1 of something because you have like a collection of games because your like dad had games.
Yeah.
So then you just sort of swap around between games. So like you play the beginning area of Link's Awakening, you play like the level 1 of Bonk, you'll play level 1 of Gex. And then like the games that you actually care about on like the Game Boy are like, I don't know.
I think the only Game Boy games I ever cared about back in the day were pretty much just Mario and Pokemon. It was like Mario Land 1 and Pokemon Blue, and I never got far in.
I think
I played a bunch of GBA
I never got
games.
the hand-me-down. Like, I never got the hand-me-down game experience, and so most of the games that I owned growing up were dumb licensed games.
Yeah, I definitely liked a couple of those. I liked the SpongeBob ones on the GBA pretty good back when.
Yeah, like when it came to Game Boy Advance, like when I bought my Game Boy Advance, I bought it in 2006. The DS was already out for 2 years at that point, but I saved up all my money at the tender age of 6 to buy a copy, to buy a Game Boy Advance SP. It was the AGS 101. I still have it. It's the best decision I ever made as a 6-year-old. And the game that I got with it was Cars.
That tracks. I got a AGS 101 from a Goodwill a couple years ago for like $3, and then I dropped it violently on the ground and broke the shell. I tried to repair it, and then I somehow broke the cartridge reader, but the screen was okay, so I sold it and bought a 001. So, you know, life could have been better, but I still essentially spent $3 to get a Game Boy Advance either way, so it worked out okay. I'm just glad I didn't fuck up the screen. It's just tragic that I fucked up the entire rest of the console. But the screen is the valuable part, so someone's gonna be able to... Someone I hope was able to use that to make a functional unit.
I did end up accidentally breaking the corner off of my Game Boy Advance, but then I glued it back on.
I probably could and should have just done that instead, because it was just the corner, but I felt so bad about breaking the shell that I was like, I'll just reshell it. And it's like, that was a terrible idea. Like, I ain't good at doing, like, mods like that. I can't make it happen. Do I have to be on the other side for those? How does this work? Actually, wait, hang on. No, that's just conspicuously placed. It doesn't actually let you. Intriguing. Oh! There we are. Okay, but I do still need to get back there. Oh, there we go.
Oh, hey!
That's what I like to see.
Hey! Taco Bell!
Taco Bell! World of Goo making you goo crazy. World of Goo sweep. Ah, shit. Get over here, you little bastard.
Crazy.
Oh, you have to time it. Okay.
That's a gem that you touch with your face.
You bigger monkey? What do you mean? You have to just, like, jump to it?
That's a collectible, Johnny.
Oh. I thought it
That's
was...
not a Switch.
Silly me. New plush video premiere. Mario goes to Taco Bell. Oh! That was not a good idea. Oh well. I lived. World on my of till I goo. Babies!
Babies!
I'm just thinking of like the really random Charles clips now.
I can do a pretty good Mario. The problem is that I have to do it in front of people, and so I can't do it anymore.
Oh yeah, don't forget to thank Mr. Miyamoto.
Don't forget to thank Mr. Miyamoto.
Because that's the fun part about doing the Mario. You got to do the magic of the potato.
Ah, that Charles Martinet. Nice Italian boy.
Charles Martinet.
I'm trying to remember what I pulled. It was like some anime or something started with like an establishing shot like that, and I just went, DC. I fucking love the French narrator voice. It's so funny. That is one of the things I really like in one of the later SpongeBob episodes, is they physically show the French narrator. Like, Sandy physically calls him, and you see him, and it's so gross, but it's so funny. Yeah, that's right, because Sandy calls him, and then he just like grabs the framed photo of Sandy that happens to be like sitting within reaching distance of him, and he just goes, Sandy cheeks, how is it hanging? It's so goddamn funny. Mario says SpongeBob discuss. SpongeBob!
SpongeBob!
Cyclops is the narrator. He kinda is, though.
Like, literally, like, that is how they portrayed him in that episode. It was literally just
it is the same
diver.
as... Yeah. I didn't make that connection before, but literally, yeah. Oh my god, that's mean.
The bomb!
That's mean. Okay. Oh, this is not gonna work. This is gonna be really annoying.
Can you throw it from the background into the foreground? That doesn't work.
Maybe. Oh.
No.
Really me. I keep forgetting that you turn around with up. You don't, like, look upward.
Longer lasting bombs appear in the second game, but not in this game.
Yeah, this is a little bit mean.
Run.
Oh, God. Did it remember? Oh, my God. Oh, let's go. Okay. He made a physical appearance and no free rides, except it's the lower half is Wait, yeah, that is consistent! Because he's narrating, and then he gets run over, and it is the deep sea diver. That's right, actually. It means another whole year of boarding school! I can't believe that's actually... That's like... A lot of the older continuity... Oh. Thank you, PS3. A lot of the older continuity references in New SpongeBob, I think, are too on the nose, but that one's, like, really subtle, actually.
There's never any continuity in newer SpongeBob. Like, they completely redesigned Patrick's parents, like, 3 times.
Well, no, but, like, continuity, like, Nosferatu is, like, a reoccurring character now for some reason. Like, shit like that, or, like, the Bubble Buddy's son, where they just, like, reference older episodes. Like, I'm not usually a fan of that, but I think the French narrator's physical form being consistent is really nice. Because that's subtle.
I mean, it's not entirely consistent, because in No Free Rides, he wasn't like it wasn't like the old-timey deep sea diver, he was just like a scuba diver.
Was he not? I don't remember.
Yeah, he was just like a scuba diver with a camera.
That might be. Hey, look, everyone, it's that old one-off character from a pre-season 4 episode. Exactly, like, they just... I don't know. Sometimes it works. I don't mind, like, Bubble Bass coming back, although I think they kind of overuse him now, which is a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, I think it can be hit or miss. I don't like random older episodes just getting sequels for no reason. Because it's like, guys, remember? And it's like, yeah,
I'm not going to pretend to have a super strong opinion on this, because I haven't properly watched New SpongeBob at all.
My opinions on New SpongeBob is that it is, it's hit or miss. There's a couple really good ones.
My thoughts on Keanu Reeves.
I don't know. Some people are, like, really down on it, and I still maintain that it's a lot better than it was for a while, because, like, I think seasons 6 and 7 are, like, genuinely close to unwatchable, and I don't think New SpongeBob is that, but there's definitely some episodes I don't really like. There's a couple really good ones, though. I actually like New SpongeBob, but Patrick Show clears. I have not seen the Patrick Show, so I cannot comment. I like that it's more of its own thing. Yeah.
Like, I've heard a surprising amount of good
things. It seems like it's more of its own thing, which I appreciate. But yeah. I did see that they made Bubble Bass into, like, the Nostalgia Critic, and I thought that was pretty funny.
I thought it was dumb as fuck, but I laughed at it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of the brand of it. Is just, like, really absurdist and dumb and over the top, which is fair, because it's, like, Patrick, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait, how do I do this, then?
You just touch him with your gun.
What do you mean?
You point forward
backwards and shoot at it.
Shoot at it.
What?
Stand still in front
of they're in the background. You can aim at the background.
You can turn around.
Oh, you just hit them?
Yeah.
Oh. Silly man. Oh, do you have to do it in a specific order?
Yeah, figure it out, dummy.
I think I already did that order.
How about 23 is number 1? Nope, 23 is not number 1.
Here we are.
I think there's a certain sign somewhere that tells you, but I don't remember.
Nostalgia Critic Bass is based, and he has a cat girl wallpaper. How do we keep coming back to cat girls? Another comment about cat girls. Jellystone's really good. My favorite joke in Jellystone is when, one of the characters who's a cat looks at, like, she's in another character's house and she sees that he has a fucking Dakimakura with, like, an anime cat girl on it. And she just goes, I don't know how I feel about this. And it gets me every single time.
I think my favorite joke that I've seen of Jellystone is when Boo Boo just casually brings up the fact that he and Yogi are married for tax benefits.
That's really good. I gotta watch more of Jellystone. Jellystone is extremely funny.
Yeah.
Wait, I was already in here. I don't think there's more I can do in here. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. Did I get any? No, I didn't get any. I unlocked, like, one door.
There,
But I think it was, like, a bonus room. I don't
no,
think...
that was normal. You were
Okay.
supposed to do that.
Ah, damn it. I should give Tomba a shot. I might someday.
I
Oh,
don't
wait,
think you
wrong
need to do
order.
it again.
Wrong order. What do you mean?
I could do it again, I guess. See what happens. Oh, okay. That's right, because you hit the checkpoint before you did the thing.
Yeah. Oh, wait, okay, they're showing me. They're showing me. I should have been paying attention. That's my B. Alright. Babies!
Babies.
Hammer!
Hammer!
Hammer.
All those voice clips
Oh.
are very funny. Oh.
That's always how I get into the voice. I just go, oh.
Oh. That really is like
Mamma
half of
mia.
it.
Oh, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna go get some drink.
I'm a thirsty. I'm gonna grab
Pizza
some Baja
water.
Blast at the Taco Bell. 64. Me when I see an army of bulborb larvae. Babies.
Babies.
Oh shit. Okay, well I'm hitting the part of the night where I start playing the game badly, so bear with me.
Because we just doing the Super Mario voice.
That's what it is. I'm too distracted.
Woohoo.
That was Mario. I love 2.5D platformers, only played Klonoa. I'm trying to think of other ones that have, like, the literal sprites, but, I mean, a lot of them it's really obviously just, like, pre-rendered 3D, like Yoshi Story, New Super Mario Bros. DS. I really like both
Super
of those
Mario on
games, too.
PS4.
On the PS4! Wario on the, what was it, on the Xbox? I forget. Something like that.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I still, if I ever get around to learning how to animate something,
Well,
I have a
PC.
video that I want to make purely just because
Oh my god.
I was messing around doing my voices, and there is something incredibly funny about just saying, Wario Blast!
That does own, actually. That was my favorite thing about that Wario thing, is he does it so goddamn loud.
Yeah.
Like, he's just screaming and clipping the mic. Oh, that's right, because he literally just... Ah! At the end.
Wario, and
This game is a
saying
little
that,
puzzling.
coming up with that joke and wanting to do something with it made me think that Wario Blast is so funny that I paid money for it, and now I own Wario Blast on the Game Boy.
Do you regret that purchase?
No, it's Wario Blast featuring Bomberman.
Well, there you go. That's all you
Hey,
need,
John.
really. What's up?
I am gonna dip. I haven't really been paying attention this whole time because my head hurts. I don't have the money
Klonoa's
in.
looking at and judging you.
I passed the
That's
gas
fair.
leak
Yelling
on to
Wario
you.
Blast did not help with that headache problem.
No, probably not. That's fair.
Wait, what?
Me
Well, I
Clearly, you
really
haven't been paying
screaming
attention if
Wario
you didn't hear the
Oh
yelling
no,
of
it's fine.
Wario
I've been periodically taking my headphones off. So,
Yeah, if you have a headache, you're probably good to rest a little bit.
yeah, I'm just gonna pop out, but it was fun listening to the chaos as usual.
Alright, well, I will see you when I see you.
I'll see you. Yeah, probably Sunday or something.
That would make sense. Alright.
Bye bye.
The
Yep,
final Sunday
Rest well.
of Johnny's business. Alright.
the final Sunday of Johnny's life.
Well, it's St. Patty's Day too.
Oh no.
Well, wait, we gotta record something Sunday
Drums are
too.
gonna be out. Oh
What
shit,
changes
that's
on
right.
Sunday?
What time? We're doing that earlier in the day though, right? We're
That's
doing
2
that at like 2
p.m.
p.m.
for me.
Oh.
That's 1 p.m.
because
for
time
you.
because time zones, yeah. Not to give
What
the
changes
game
on
away.
Sunday? What am I missing
Oh,
here?
sorry.
Well, all I'm saying,
Come on.
AJ, is
We'll get there.
expect some OGG files on Sunday.
Yeah,
Oh, neat.
I'm really
Actual
lost.
podcast.
I don't remember.
I got the thing active, but I don't know what that actually like did.
It was a hand crank on a wood crank. Just keep going. Just go in here. See what happens. If you want to know the length of the game, by the way.
How long to beat said it's like 4 hours.
Yeah, well.
It might be longer because I'm slow.
We're still in the first world.
How many worlds are there?
Are we?
You're in the third world.
That's true. Ow, fuck.
There are 12 levels in the game. You're on level 6.
Why can't he walk this way? How do I...
Don't go this way. Good.
Where?
Depth perception.
What
Actually, no.
way?
Go down. Wait. Wait.
Taro,
Go
please.
left. Just keep going. Keep going left.
The radical left?
Go to jail.
Yeah.
Jail. Tax time! How much? Yes.
Go into down.
I'm going into town.
Into that door. See what's down the door. What's happening here?
$600? Jail. I
So,
think this is the
funny
part
thing-
that already has something that I've done. And I don't think I can progress further from here.
Alright, I'm
Funny
just
thing,
taking a mental note of everything. Alright, now go back to the center area with the hammer.
Okay.
My throat really hurts now that I screamed Wario Blast.
That'll do it. Wario will do it to you. Wow. Oh god, okay, that scared
Do you
me.
think a mini fridge can cause a gas leak?
Why are you so convinced that there's a gas leak in your house?
Well, I'm convinced there's a gas leak exclusively in my room, like Aurora Borealis.
Are you okay?
Why are you though? Like-
I think I'm
Like
okay.
Daro, I hate to say it, if there was a gas leak, you wouldn't be able to smell it.
Yeah, you're right.
And those were his final words.
Here's the problem. It's called the paranoia.
Like that's why CO2 detectors exist.
What
What if it
stop
wasn't CO2? What if it was mini fridge juice?
Mini fridges don't run on gas, Daro.
I don't know what they run on. They run on cool.
They run on Duncan, like America.
You're gonna be running on some Dunkin' in Boston.
That's true. And I'm gonna be running straight
Out of
for
lives.
another video game.
Hey,
yeah.
you gotta
After I game
you gotta
over in this one.
I have never been to a Dunkin' Donuts.
It's been a while.
It's a very New England society.
American
As it turns
society would crumble without Dunkin'? Yes, much like their donuts deliciously crumble in my mouth after being dipped in their delicious coffee.
I think
I'm
it's funny
sorry,
how America
what did you
runs on.
just say?
I think it's very funny how America runs on Dunkin', and yet half of America does not have access to a Dunkin' Donuts.
Listen,
Because
there's
they just kind of fucking gave up once they made it halfway across the country.
there's a reason America has been crumbling. That's all I'm gonna say. There's a reason Minnesota is a relatively good state, and it's because we have at least one Dunkin'.
I'm just genuinely mad that there's no Krispy Kreme within a 2-hour drive of
What's
me.
in the door?
What's in the box?
Okay,
This.
keep going.
Oh,
You fool.
it's too late now. Well, no, I can
Apologize.
bring it back around the horn.
Go into that door.
What's over here? What's over here? What's over... God, this is like such a fucking maze.
That's the. Oh wait.
Should I-
that's
should
the
I
normal-
I remember being stuck on this level
Send
for
it
a
across.
while.
Don't.
That's where I
go.
was, okay.
Don't even think about it yet. Explore the inside of here, and then you can go there and see what's popping.
Oh my
Oh, into
god.
the purple.
No, that's where I just was, though.
No.
No, the place...
This
Yeah,
is where you need to be.
not this. The
This
other
is where you
places.
need to be.
It's like you're not listening. Oh my god, okay.
I'm no bad friend because I don't remember the Klonoa layout.
That's what it is. This is your fault. It's not my fault for getting confused at the maze level that is probably intended to confuse. Like, I think the way that we've just gone about it is just about the intended route of just, like, where the fuck do I go for, like, 10 minutes.
This is your fault.
It's all your fault!
You are
What is
fucked it
this?
up.
What is this? Analog?
Mario! Yeah.
It's just gonna be like a
Fine, yeah.
squished, messed up face that says,
Oh no.
"Why didn't you save us?"
I can't do a Luigi voice right now.
Luigi is harder than Mario.
Hey, you want that coin? You want those coins? Those are one-ups.
Oh yeah, I want those coins. I've
Mario
been
is
dying
easy
a
because
lot.
he's just like you.
Mario's so easy.
He's just like, what if Mickey Mouse talked really weird?
But if Mickey Mouse was Italian.
What if Mickey Mouse was Taco Bell?
Wah, Taco Bell. Well, Luigi, you really just have to plug your nose. Wah. Wait, please! Okay, no, I can live
There's
this way.
nothing there at all.
Just fades into nothing, okay.
Bon.
Human, I remember your wahoos. Is that like the Klonoa analog for her? What time is it? Okay, we're well, we've only been playing the game for like 2 hours, realistically.
But you are like halfway through. Even though the levels do get longer.
Yeah, I think we'll go a while more, but I think we will call it a bit of a short stream tonight.
We got sidetracked and
stream-
video off stream.
Yeah, we did stream for like 5 hours last time.
Yeah. It's a busy week.
God, what is
and
it
I
with
got
visual
shit happening
novels and
pretty
it's
soon.
like visual novels and it's like, oh yeah, in and out 20 minutes and then it's 5 hours long because it happened to me.
It's because
You see here, that-
reading the text out loud takes time, especially when there's the stream delay, so everyone has to pause for like 2 seconds before they actually read the thing. It adds up.
Is here. That's why Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog is going to be the best visual novel because it's only like an hour or two long.
You say
But here's
that
the
now.
most 90s song of all time, by the way.
Let's go. God, I love the way this game looks so much. I'm in love with it.
This is also
So
just
good.
Monkey Ball Party game music at the same time.
It's true.
iPhone Maramba ringtone type beat.
Okay. Oh, wait, I think I see. This makes sense. It is going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass, though, if it's executed in the way that I think it is. Jump over here, you dumb bitch. You- No! Out of my damn way.
Ugh.
You! Ah, fuck, I missed. No, get back here!
I think the funniest part about my Mario voice is that if you're doing the Mario voice and then you kind of try to get rid of the accent, you get, Harry the Platypus.
That's so gross!
Harry the Platypus.
Damn it. Oh, this is tough. The music goes off, though.
It's like how when you discover that if
doing it
you
wrong?
take
No, you're doing it right.
Patrick Warburton, like if you take Patrick Warburton and then make it like a couple octaves higher, you get John Mulaney.
The beat
What
is
the-
giving Monkey Ball 2. It really is.
That's what I said. It's party game music.
It rules. Fucking goddamn it. This one's kind of a pain, if I'm being honest.
If you ever play Klonoa 2, have fun fact, you only have 3 health instead of 6.
I don't like that. That makes me sad. Oh my god, my aim is so bad.
He gets a lot weaker after spoilers.
After you hit him a couple times, probably. Oh, wait, you mean Klonoa.
Yeah.
He gets a lot weaker after the divorce. Sucks to see it. There we are. That was
You
one
were
hit.
scarily close to that.
Does
That
he
was
know?
terrifying. No.
Oh,
I
Johnny
don't
doesn't know anything.
No spoilers.
Oh, nice loop though. Let's go.
Oh my god. That was an immaculate loop. Dude, come here. No! Oh, this is so frustrating.
It's just also important fun fact, you don't have to do the thing at the peak of your jump. You could do it
Oh,
while you're going
yeah.
up and you'll still get the height.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, there we are. Okay, thank you. No. What the hell? Oh my god.
Fucking James and the Giant Peach over here.
No.
When I watched that movie, I only ever watched like the first 10 minutes when it was in the real world.
I've never seen the movie. It's one of those movies that only exists in the background of advertisements in my brain.
It was on TV once, and I thought it was kind of freaky. Ah, god damn it.
That's just, I don't know. There are a couple movies like that where I don't, like, where I'm vaguely familiar with the movie because I saw it advertised to me as a kid. I just didn't see it or know anything about it.
Yeah.
I didn't like when it turned into the claymation.
No, I think the claymation's too creepy. Oh my god, this is so frustrating.
I don't know what happens when you run out of lives, but let me tell you.
I don't want to live to see it. Or die to see it, I guess.
Let me tell you, I'm pretty sure the bosses are still a part of the levels.
Shit. This is really hard. Well, it's not really. It's just like frustrating.
You need to stop jumping into it.
Yeah.
But I need to hit it.
Oh right, this is a it was a book by Roald Dahl, notable anti-Semite.
That makes me so sad. I used to love his books. Piece of shit. Oh,
when was the movie? I wonder, when the heck was this stupid thing?
Fuck!
96.
God damn it.
It doesn't feel like 96, because I definitely remember at the beginning of the movie.
Fuck, I did it again.
I don't know. It felt
It's gonna
like
drive me insane.
Boy was eating out of like a popcorn bag that I've never seen before in my life.
No liminal popcorn bag.
No.
Yep.
I could have sworn the movie came out in like 2002.
No, that's
that
a
was
90s film through and
That's
through.
when Cat in the Hat came out.
We don't talk about that movie. We do keep
okay, so yeah, no, I've definitely only seen it exist in DVD, like a DVD at the library.
My that was stupid. Yeah, this guy was standing there. Yeah, I didn't see him. Oh fuck. Okay,
There's songs.
Okay. Oh my god.
All tracks are written by
Lord.
Randy Newman.
It is.
Randy Newman was just kind of in everything.
Yeah, he was.
That's what he does.
Yeah, he did Monk. He did Toy Story. Oh my god. I'm so close, but also I'm running really low on health. No, not this shit again. Why is it bigger now? No!
Okay, don't worry, he's got his little flutter. His little, like, Klonoa ear flutter.
God, okay, the flutter is helping a lot. It's very Yoshi of him. Oh my god. This is tense as hell. I'm like so scared right now.
Okay, well,
No! Damn it! You bastard! Oh my god. This is a really good boss battle, but it's like... It's so tense. It's so tense, because I'm so bad at it.
I definitely don't remember it being this precise in the remake at all.
It probably isn't, but I'm also probably just not very good at it.
I have to account for the
Oh my god,
boy.
how did that count?
That shouldn't have counted.
That was like way
Yeah,
less
that counted.
precise than like half the hits I did on
That
it.
hit the side of it. Like, that shouldn't have counted.
That was stupid as hell, but I'll take it. What a day. Me and my friends, Dara, you're in the server wherein this iceberg is kept, but you probably don't know most of the references. We keep a group iceberg of inside jokes, and one of my favorite items on there is just the Cat in the Hat mass suicide.
Yeah.
We agreed that's what would occur if we ever tried to watch that fucking movie.
I mean, I already watched it, and I'm immune to it, so...
I watched it as a kid, and that movie to me now is just the feeling of laying on someone else's couch and just desperately wanting to go home. Like, that's all that movie will ever be to me.
That movie is, thinking back on it, disgusting.
It's awful.
You know,
It's like a genuinely terrible movie.
And I don't even mean, like, the costume. Like, if you ignore the let's say
The set
costume
design,
was not
ignoring
that
how,
campy.
like, hellish and horrible it is quite well done. I just
It's,
don't like
Darrell,
it.
Hearing about what movies you actually have seen, it makes a whole lot more sense why you don't watch movies.
What do you mean?
Because he's seen all the bad movies.
Like, you've seen The Cat in the Hat, but you haven't seen Star Wars.
I saw The Cat in the Hat when I was like 6.
I watched Star Wars Episode 4, and then my friend thought the next movie he should show me was Star Wars Episode 1, and I haven't watched a Star Wars movie since. I thought, to be fair, I don't think it's for me. I watched Episode 4, and I thought it was just okay. It was alright. I liked it fine. I barely remember it. Episode 1 was genuinely terrible.
You know what's great about Cat the Hat the movie is the scene when like the cat starts doing stuff and then the fish just appears and he's like, hey, whoa, remember me? The fish? The guy that never got shown in the movie beforehand.
Okay, that is pretty funny. I was gonna you said, you know what's great about Cat in the Hat, and I was about to say nothing. Literally not one thing. Oh, I mean, Smash Mouth covers the Beatles song Getting Better, which has like a lyric about domestic abuse in it, but they were cowards and they did not carry that lyric forward. So actually it's still bad.
Why did the house turn into like the purple goop zone?
It's because he left the portal open or something.
The portal to Purple Goop Land? What's with all the purple goop in that
like
movie? Is it
converged.
symbolic for something?
It's symbolic of how terrible that fucking film is. Because what is it if not a pile of purple goop given form? I'm sorry.
I don't know anything about this movie.
I might be overly negative. I think that's like genuinely one of the worst films I've ever seen in my life. I fucking hate that movie, but I think it's extremely funny.
Unironically,
it made it so that the Seuss estate would not let anybody make a Seuss film for like the longest time.
Well, they still can't make live action ones anymore. That's the condition.
Yeah,
is they can
it's
do
not
animated
allowed.
ones, but they'll never allow them to make a live action film ever again. Which is fair.
I absolutely love the bold move to, while they're in the pink purple sludge dimension, they're on like a log flume, and Mike Myers' cat just goes, "Hey, 2 tickets to Universal," and then they continue screaming. It was complete nonsense.
That's kind of
absolutely. I love.
There's
that
a couple funny lines in that movie, but I could never like sit and watch the whole thing. I will say, like, pretty much all of the funny lines are from Mike Myers, and he has an equivalent amount of like terrible lines. I'm still undecided which type of line No, it's terrible. The one where he's holding up like the garden hoe and he looks at it and he goes, "Dirty hoe."
God.
It's like, why did you put that in the movie? Like, I think the way I described it to Will once is I feel like the people who wrote the Cat in the Hat live action movie genuinely hate humanity. Like, I feel like such an utter... It feels like there's genuine, like, disdain for the book. Like, it feels like they don't, like, enjoy life.
See, this discussion is fine and normal here because the video game is just Klonoa.
It's hilarious that is true.
You know, I think the reason why...
It's like an extremely late PS1 game, too. Sorry.
Oh, it's a PS2.
Like, I think the reason why everything that I like every show and movie that I watched for pretty much the entirety of my childhood was animated was because there were literally 0 good live-action family films in the early to mid-2000s.
Most of them are very, very bad, yeah. I don't like the vibes of any of them, even the ones where people are like, that's a banger. And not to say I'm against this idea, but Dara, you suggested watching like all the Spy Kids movies. I think from what I've seen of them, those movies look fucking awful. I hate the way they look.
That's why we need to watch, because they are disgusting visual vomit. Because
yeah, and Shark Boy and Lava Girl's like that too.
Yeah, because it's all Rico Rodriguez movies, and that man is a visionary, but man, his visions are scary because he's
a very scary visionary.
It's so much visual vomit that it's amazing.
It looks like a shit
post. Those movies are amazing because literally all they are movies with 0 budget that he made exclusively because his kids wanted to make them.
Dude, I respect Rico Rodriguez.
I respect it, but I don't like it. I think it looks bad.
Even if I think those movies are visual vomit, They're appreciate it.
Actively disgusting to look at, yeah.
It's like an ironic love of Spy Kids 3 Game Over because of how just bad it is. But
I think
there's so
it's-
many good lines.
I think
They
it's
are movies exclusively for his children. That the only reason that they
Yes.
have the cast that they do is because Rico Rodriguez is like, hey, you want to do this? And they're like, yeah, no, sounds fun. And they did it for no money.
I think
Because it took no effort.
I think it's funny how I'm always like, yeah, 2000s aesthetics, woo, and it's like true, a lot of 2000s aesthetics are great, but the converse side of that is it also has like the worst aesthetics I've ever seen in my life in some regards. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not gonna fuck with that no
2000
more.
cinema was terrible.
A lot of it, yeah. I struggle to think of good films from the early to mid 2000s that aren't just animated films. And even a lot of the animated films are really bad.
The only
Like,
ones I would
I'm
know
trying
are
to-
kids movies, so...
Yeah, I was gonna
Like, I'm
say
trying to
I've
think of-
heard some movies are good. Like, I've heard the Austin Powers movies are good, but I haven't, like, watched them. So I don't know. Maybe they are.
I cannot think of any movie that came out in the 2000s that like wasn't made by Pixar or DreamWorks. That was like
Was
good.
the Scott Pilgrim movie the 2000s, or is that very
That was
early
2010.
2010s? Okay.
It was 2010.
I was wondering if it was 2009 or 2010, so that makes sense. Yeah, 2010 happened and suddenly a good movie was allowed to be made.
Like, I'm literally trying to think of any movie made in the 2000s, and the only thing I can think of is fucking Garfield and Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh.
Those are
We got-
real bad. Those
We
aren't
gotta
even
watch
regular
those.
bad. No.
Those are the only movies.
I'm not watching
Those are
that.
the only movies that were made in that entire decade.
God damn it. Fun fact, okay. Not game over yet. I get a 0 with life, and I'm about to completely blow it in 2 seconds because I forgot. Yeah.
You just gave that guy 3 smooches and died.
What was I gonna say? Fun fact, I think the third Alvin and the Chipmunks film, Chipwrecked, on the soundtrack for some reason, I think as an iTunes bonus track, they cover like an early Weezer deep cut. Like, it's not even like a popular song, it's like Holiday off of the Blue Album. And it's like, why are you ruining not even a popular Weezer song, but still one of the Weezer songs that people actually care about? Why would you do that? Why would you choose a good deep cut Weezer song to ruin?
Oh man, now
The
I
only
have to
thing
think
that I know
about
about
movies.
The only thing that I remember about any of the Alvin and the Chipmunks movies is that Alvin and the Chipmunks are on the no-fly list.
That's really funny. I know the first one is like co-written by Tim Hill, who wrote on very early SpongeBob, and they kind of reference that because there's a bit where you can hear the SpongeBob opening coming from a TV. I don't know how someone who helped on season 1 of SpongeBob then went on to write fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks, but there you go.
Oh my god, I clicked on Portal 2000s to like try and see if I can get to 2000s film on Wikipedia, and the first image is 9/11.
Okay. Is it a screen cap of the critically acclaimed film Remember Me?
No, it's just a compilation of images of things that represent the 2000s.
I mean,
So-
I hate to say
so,
it, but yeah. Like,
So 9/11 is the
defined.
first thing. The next thing is a picture of the Euro symbol.
yeah. Where's the image of the chicks, formerly known as the Dixie Chicks? Because they got fucking, like, harangued for just being, like, the Iraq War is bad, actually, and it was, like, enough to, like, basically end their career for a
Speaking
second.
of the Iraq War, that's on this compilation image.
I mean, yeah, like, especially, like, for America, like, these are... Like, I can't disagree.
One of the
Tobey
other
Maguire
pictures.
Spider-Man.
Tobey
It's-
Maguire
it's
is equally as important as those two other things.
It's a picture of a foreclosure sign.
What? Because of the recession?
Yeah.
That
The housing
rules.
crisis, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again,
Who's
like, I
back
can't
in
disagree.
article?
These are all, like, culturally
Let's see.
defining events. They're just not the type of culturally defining event we're looking for.
It was selected article on February 1st, 2003. Space Shuttle Columbia disintegrated.
Oh, great.
I want to.
Anyway, film. I gotta
This
go
is
find
such a
film.
downer. I want to talk about Mario Kart Double Dash.
It's like, yeah, the 2000s were great, dude. They had Mario Kart Double Dash, and there was Super Monkey Ball, and there was... And it's like,
9/11.
9/11, the recession, the Iraq War. It's like, oh, Yeah, the 2000s kind of sucked, actually, in a lot of ways.
Okay, I gotta go.
Well,
find
that's every time
2000s
period, though.
2000s in film. 2000s in film. I found it, and then 2000s in
Me.
film. I'm looking up Remember Me because
Oh, I mean,
know...
yeah, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans are good, actually. AJ mentioned those. Those are good.
Which Remember Me? Because there are a lot of films that are called Remember Me.
The 9/11 one.
Okay,
the one where it like ends with him in the World Trade Center.
I know,
and
it's
then the plane
probably the
crashes into
2010
it.
one.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't watched it.
PS2, Nintendo DS, Friends ending, The Sopranos, The iPod, Wii Sports, Blu-ray.
Well,
Shrek.
time to do a reverse Fallout Boy and do a We Didn't Start the Fire that's about the 2000s
I don't want to think about that.
What, you don't want to you don't want to think about him rhyming George Floyd with Metroid for some reason? Like there's a radio hit song now that just mentions Metroid as though it's like as important as every other thing that happened in the 2000s and the 90s and all that. Like God, I don't even dislike Fallout Boy, but goddamn, what a terrible fucking cover. It's hilarious though. It's extremely funny.
The Wikipedia page for Remember Me.
I keep getting myself.
The second line, or the third line, is, the film received mostly negative reviews from critics, with much of the criticism centered on its twist ending, which divided audiences.
I can't imagine why. Yeah, I mean, I kind of explained this, but just for context, for people in the chat, Remember Me is like a romantic comedy film, and at the very end, one of the love interests that's revealed works at the World Trade Center, and 9/11 happens, and that's how the movie ends. And he just dies. Which,
That's fucking insane.
It's like, that's like a genuinely, like, insane twist to pull at the 11th hour. The 9/11th hour, I should say. No, there's that. What else even got made in the 2000s film-wise? Literature was great. We had Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
As it turns out, it's just every film franchise ever.
Like, how do you mean? I mean, they made Star Wars movies, but they weren't, like, the good ones.
Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter.
I mean, Harry Potter...
Narnia, I guess.
But yeah, Lord of the Rings,
Transformers.
Sure. Yeah, but is that good?
No, like I'm just saying that's what happened. Pretty much every film franchise.
Well, not every film franchise ever. I mean, a couple of them got like reboots in the 2000s. Like there was the one Terminator movie that probably wasn't very good.
Twilight.
Oh yeah. I mean, you're not shaking me on this, but yeah, you are making me remember at least. Oh, I mean, the Josie and the Pussycats movie got made, but that didn't like make money.
Like, I'm just gonna read through the highest-grossing films of the 2000s.
Yeah, please.
Avatar, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, The Dark Knight, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Turns out Harry Potter and the Lord of the Rings were really big.
Yeah, it's almost like Harry Potter was like the biggest media franchise of the decade, which in retrospect,
Yeah.
I didn't even really
Shrek
like Harry
2.
Potter at the time, but that's just not my thing. Oh, Shrek, yeah, but that's an animated movie,
Shrek
so it doesn't
2.
count.
Yeah, Shrek is animated.
Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Spider-Man 3 apparently made more money than both Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2.
I've never seen it, but I know it's peak.
It's the funny. I think all those movies are extremely over the top, cheesy, and funny, and for that reason, Spider-Man 3 is my favorite because it's the stupidest one.
I think it's very funny
because
the movie needs to be stupid.
It's a bad movie, but it's really good.
Spider-Man 3 is the one that killed the film franchise, and it's the one that made the most money.
Well, I mean, they could have made a Spider-Man 4. It didn't kill it because it, like, performed badly. It was a critical bomb, but, like, they were gonna make a Spider-Man 4.
Yeah,
like it was in the works.
And then they canceled it to make The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean, also, I think they couldn't really get a clear idea of what they wanted out of a Spider-Man 4, which is fair. Especially because Spider-Man 3 is such a fucking train wreck. Spider-Man 3, like, wraps up the loose ends from the first one anyway, so, like, I don't really know what direction you would take it, unless you just made it, like, a self-contained thing.
One time, in my singular year of college, we watched, me and like 2 other friends, like, because the other friends were out doing who knows what, like, I don't know. It was just the 3 of
Sex or
us.
something.
Yeah. We were, we watched Doom movie.
I forgot that got made. I'm sorry to hear that.
The first 30 minutes were incredibly dull and boring. The rest of the movie was so good. This is dumb fun good.
You know, I
Who
do
wants to
own
guess
a
what the
DVD
highest
copy of the
rating?
first live-action Resident Evil movie, which I'd like to watch for the same reason, because my hopes are high. I'm hoping it's really good bad.
That was just like, Chris, I've got, I don't know the Wesker voice.
Well, no,
but
also, like, the
Bill
whole thing with that
Sandwich.
movie is, like, basically none of the characters from the games are in it.
oh, it's
Like, the
me,
protagonist is... She's named, like,
It's-
Alice or something.
It's me, Palbert Fesker.
They do have, like, the monsters from the games, I think. But the characters, I think, are mostly original. I think some of the sequels have a couple characters from the games as side characters or something. But I don't know. I haven't watched it because I have a soul. And I'm waiting to watch it with another person because I'm not going to watch that shit by myself.
Who wants to guess what the next in the list is after
I'm looking at the
Spider-Man
list
3?
too. Sorry. You'll never guess it, Johnny.
You know, I might
Oh, there's
actually-
audio desync, by the way.
What? Okay. Let me fix this. Let me write this wrong. I don't even know what I would guess. Hit me with it.
Ice Age: Dawn of the Dinosaurs.
Banger. Is it a hot take to say that the Ice Age movies aren't that good?
No.
Yeah.
No,
A lot of
the
those
only
types
one
of
that
movies,
ever
like
been-
Alpha and Omega, also wasn't very good. Rio was
I watched
okay.
the first Alpha and Omega with friends. I thought it was at least charming.
It's
The
okay.
only Ice Age movie that you could even argue is good, like the only Ice Age movie that anyone wouldn't crucify you for saying is good, is the first one.
I think the only Ice Age movie that's good is like the 10-second clip of Sid like quoting the Family Guy opening.
The problem still with the first Ice Age movie is that it was around that era of early 2000s where things were just kind of crusty looking and CGI still. Like, there was like
There's that,
gross
yeah.
CGI mud.
I mean, also the for me, like a lot of movies like that, the barrage of sex jokes is a little much, personally.
What? There were sex jokes in Ice Age?
There were so many.
I don't...
There's a lot. Alpha and Omega has a bunch too, because the whole plot is about them like
I might
repopulating.
have remembered something about that. I just thought that the first Alpha and Omega movie was...
Isn't
I'll
there
say-
like a bit in Ice Age, the first one, where like Sid sees, or maybe that was a deleted scene or something. There's a bit where he sees like, I forget what creature he is, but there's a character who looks like basically like him, but with like lipstick and tits, and he's like, yo.
God.
Like that's literally
turns
the only
out-
design changes. It's
As
really
it turns out,
gross.
making easy sex jokes in children's films is the only thing that makes these writers not want to kill themselves.
It's funny
God.
though, because like there's some movies where they do that and it's like kind of funny, but then there's some where it's like completely insufferable. Like Incredibles 1 has at least one sex joke, but it's like kind of funny. But then you have
it
like,
depends on whether or not the writers are good.
yeah, like the Cat in the Hat ones are all like the grossest shit I've ever
Guys,
seen
his
in my
hat
life.
is a boner.
Isn't that funny? And it's like, no, I'm really uncomfortable right now.
It also
He
probably
wants to
doesn't help
bang
that the
your
entire
mom.
vibe of the 2000s is trying to push everything as edgy as possible.
Yeah, I feel like everyone was also just extremely horny in the 2000s, just as like a general
Like it wasn't
rule.
like it wasn't just an online internet thing.
Oh,
Like that was
God.
just kind of the entire thing with culture.
Yeah, it was... The 2000s were quite an edgy time in many ways. So, you know, maybe...
Anyway, yeah, I
fine to
thought
leave a
Alpha
lot
and
of that
Omega was
behind.
cute, even though...
It's okay. It's
Even though
alright.
it wasn't the most amazing thing, it was cute, and I'm sure the sequels are terrible.
I liked Rio when it came out. I think Rio was alright.
Open season.
I didn't watch Open Season. I think the art
Over the
style
Hedge
looks
is
bad.
good. I
Over
definitely
Over the
Hedge
Hedge
is
with the
actually
Ben
good.
Fold soundtrack for some reason.
I definitely remember watching that one at least somewhat recently with friends. Not somewhat, but like years ago, but still recently with friends. That one's a good movie. I had a good
Over the
time.
Hedge
These
is
words will
actually a good
mean
movie.
these words will mean nothing to you, Daro, but Over the Hedge having a soundtrack by Ben Folds to the degree that it also has a re-recorded version of Rock in the Suburbs is really, really funny. Because Rock in the Suburbs is not a fucking children's song. The opening lyric of the original version of Rock in the Suburbs is like, "Y'all don't know what it's like being male, middle class, and white." It's a very funny song.
I
They
hope
had to
our
change all the
grandpa's
lyrics.
okay.
Yeah, I would agree. Sub-producer with computers fixes all my shitty tracks. Whoa. Things are going down.
I know what's happening.
Oh, my house! No! That was my fucking house!
That was my grandpa's house.
What the fuck? Shook. He shook. What the hell?
Grandpa got like stealth bombed.
That's not nice.
Yeah, no, they fucking murdered your grandpa.
On screen, no less. Lord. Oh, HDMI splitter, if you could work with me. Thank you. It begins. Is this where the game starts getting sicko mode? Because I'm feeling pretty sickened right now. Damn, I'm actually, like, sad. That sucks.
Well, we better do something about that.
Yeah, just having a conversation about like Over the Hedge, and they're like, "Oh right, this is the part where Klonoa's grandpa gets fucking nuked."
Well, no, it's like, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? It never gets old. God, it looks so good. It looks so
The end of
crusty good.
Undertale looks like this.
That owns.
That's nope.
Beep beep beep. Alright. We can go for like
This is the boss fight. You can go for the end of this boss fight.
I'm gonna say till the end of the boss fight because I'm getting hungry.
Joker.
This is a good ending point too.
Oh yeah. Well, that works, and we'll pick it back up after PAX. Probably finish it off. Because we're like, what, 4 worlds in?
Yeah.
How many worlds are there? Like 8?
6.
Oh, okay, cool. So we
But
should be able
the
to
last,
finish it
the
next
last
time.
4
although they'll be
levels are
longer.
long, so
Okay, we'll see what happens. 2 or 3 streams sounds about good. Whoa. Oh my god. What the hell are you?
A bug.
Big bug. Biggest buggus.
you can play now.
There we go. It took a minute. Oh,
Good job.
thanks. I try. Apparently not very hard.
I'm gonna give you a pro tip, a pro gamer tip, right?
Okay.
You aim for the color.
I aim for the... Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Don't aim for the face.
Okay.
Just because you might be there for like 5 hours wondering why isn't it working. And it's
Okay, that makes sense. He's like bleeding. That's kind of gruesome.
And this game gets sad.
I can tell my grandfather just died on screen.
This song is in the Taiko games, by the way.
Let's go. God damn it. Can I kill these things? Oh.
Yeah,
No.
if you bomb them with, maybe if you bomb them with fucking, as I elegantly called them, their scientific names, green fucks.
I think
Ah,
when
yes.
they throw the pink crystal up, like one of them is more pink than the other, if you throw an enemy at it, you can get a heart off of it, I think.
Interesting.
Maybe. So just in case it
Ah,
throws
damn
out.
it. I didn't aim that well. Whoa. Wow.
Yeah, like that. Alright. Yeah,
Oh, I
that pinker crystal.
Oh, okay, I
I
see.
think that can.
I see what you're saying. That makes sense.
Seemingly, you don't want it to throw enemies
I
at
keep-
you.
I keep
Because-
ending up in the middle. Oh boy. I think we can do this. This does not seem that hard. I just keep fucking it up.
The Toho boss.
Kinda is. Okay, we got one thing off of it there. Oh, fuck. I hope I don't die, but we'll see. I'm doing kind of badly right now. Fuck. Oh, my depth perception is not good.
Thank you, PS1 looping track
There we go.
feature.
It's nailing it. I don't know what you mean. Oh, fucking goddamn it. Little bastards. No! These bosses... They're not, like, ridiculous, but they're, like, just hard enough that they're fucking me up.
It'll save you 15% or more on fucking goddamn bullshit.
Yeah. Okay, I might have to take advantage of that pink crystal at some point.
Watch out.
Piece of shit.
Bombs. You don't want it, but it's yours, my friend.
I didn't even have enough rubies. Fuck, 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 fuck.
Hit the pink crystal, see what happens. Yeah,
there was
there's a heart there.
Let me just see if I can't. There we go. Thank you, thank you.
I was right.
Oh god, no! My depth! My depth! I just wasted the heart that I got. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Things are happening. Oh no! Progress made slowly but surely. Okay, I don't know how the hell that counted, but sure. The hitboxes in this game are weird. I didn't
The
grab any
hitboxes in this
guys,
fight are weird.
Yeah. Okay.
The idea of making a highlights video of this stream intrigues me because it's just going to be downloading clips of Weezer music videos and Over the Hedge.
Good. That's your prerogative. You can familiarize yourself with the Weezer discography. Ah! I hate those things. I hate
Hey,
those
where
things
does the
so
game
much.
over send you? Let's see.
If it sends me to the beginning of the level, I'm done. Vision over. It probably will send me to the beginning of the level. I hope it doesn't send me further back.
It's loading hard.
Okay. Well,
Sorry, Grandpa. We're not gonna avenge you.
Wahoo!
my grandpa died. Like, thanks, Klonoa. Alright. Well, that was stream number 1. Reminder again that I'm not streaming next week because I'm going to be at PAX East. If you're there, come say hi. If you're not, don't.
Watch the panel on presumably one of the PAX Twitch streams that they do. I think they do those, I think.
If our panel is streamed, I will let you know about it, if I know about it.
And by our, I mean Johnny and Jamie. I'm not involved in this mess.
No, in this mess. In this horrific...
I'm not even going to be in the same
cacophony.
state. I'm irrelevant to this conversation.
Yeah, but if you guys are there in Boston, Massachusetts next Friday, you should come to our panel and we should
Go say hi to Johnny. Go say hi to Jamie. Go say hi to Dara. That's me. Go
Yeah.
say hi to
Others.
Kamek if he's not asleep.
Yeah.
Go say hi to Pat.
Others. Yeah. Alright.
Go say hi to Matt Pat. He's not with us, but he's there.
He will be there. Matt Pat will be there. Alright, well, bye.